Fedor also is, by the way, strange name.
Well, strange to us, but it's probably like Smith and, you know, Rutten.
Yes, and like herring in Holland, we would eat herring there. And actually, he is eating it. He loves it, he said. He told me, which is very healthy.
That's really a Star Wars-esque hair design there on Mr. Herring.
Whoa!
And he goes into a takedown.
That is not a very super smart move there.
No, he gave this guy what this guy wanted, because he theoretically would have wanted him to stand up and throw knees and kicks. But he went in, was it a front kick or a knee? Well, he's working from the bottom, and Emelianenko
to escape.
Emelianenko staying on top. Heath working his way to the turtle position.
He's going knee bar. Yes, he's going for a knee bar.
And Fedor gets out. Fedor on top. A lot of scurrying there. Heath almost got out from under the bottom, but now he's on the bottom of this guy, who's a judo champion.
Yes, but he was also on the bottom of Nogueira, and he escaped that many times too. So,
yeah, Nogueira. That's amazing that, you know, a guy like Heath Herring of that size can move quick enough to get out of those triangle chokes of Nogueira and everything else. But either one of these guys, when they win, they get to get in the ring with Nogueira. And Fedor jumping back into almost side control. Herring trying to get guard and giving it up. And there's the knee by Fedor.
Yep, you don't want to eat those.
No, I think Heath is conserving his energy. He knows and respects this guy.
That was a good blow there on left.
Especially that right hand that he ended the combination with. Fedor cracking Herring again.
Moving through the side like it's nothing.
Yeah, Herring didn't do anything to prevent that either.
Yeah. I think at the moment that Fedor is going to go for a submission, Herring will escape and go back to his feet. Something like that.
But Fedor just cracked him 2 times. Is Herring hurt here?
It looked like
he hurt him with that left hook, boss. I think Heath is hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hurt. It was the left hook.
He's got to do something now.
And Fedor just pounding away in a position to throw some knees. Herring is really having problems getting out of second gear here.
Yep, but don't count him out.
No.
There's some blood there, and I don't know where it's coming from.
Whoa! Herring falling out of the ring. Boss, Herring doesn't look in good shape here.
No.
Okay, we're going to get the restart.
Nice.
Referee Yuji Shimada restarts the fighters, and Heath going high with a left roundhouse kick. Right leg roundhouse kick to the body of Fedor. Fedor trying to counter, and Fedor jumping in and suplexing Heath Herring. Unreal. He picked the big man up like he was nothing.
Whoa, very surprising. And you told me before, you said, watch this guy, he's very good, but he is getting up here. I hope for him, he's got to get up. He cannot take more of those punches that he ate before. Those, you don't want to take too many.
Well, I had said it before that Emelianenko is here for a reason. He's not here as a gimme to Heath Herring, obviously. Both these guys deserve a shot at the heavyweight title, but it's a thing where there's only room in this town for one sheriff, and they're going to find out who that sheriff is going to be. Right now, the man packing the badge and the gun is Emelianenko Fedor.
Oh, and he's doing it good. He should escape, he should buck, he should escape, he should try to get up.
Fedor is dominating Heath Herring at the moment.
What a control.
With control, ground and pound. His punches are just power-packed. Like I said before, it's shades of Igor Vovchanchyn, except Fedor is a wrestler who can punch. Oh, what a huge left hook!
Oh, and he's turning away. I don't know, that's not a good sign.
No,
He wants to go for that knee bar again, it looks. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Yes, you see. Oh. But don't count Heath out.
I'm not going to count him out, but right now, I mean, I'm not counting him in because he's really taking a beating here.
Yes.
And there's the knee. this really surprises me that Heath just can't seem to get started.
Yep, same thing here. It's almost like it's a game plan, but it didn't work. Like take it easy the first 5 minutes or something, but it Fedor is mauling around.
Yeah, I mean this guy is just mauling him. Fedor seems to have all the answers here. He's quick. That's the thing. That's the difference here. The difference is the quickness.
And he jumps so easy out of the guard, go to the side.
At 6'1", 227 pounds, this guy is all over Heath Herring right now, and we may have a restart standing if they sit here for too much longer. But it's been Fedor all the way.
Oh, he's going for an armbar. Ooh, and a sweep, armbar sweep. Good control here by Fedor. Wow.
This is basically a flawless example of ground control by the man from Russia.
Okay. Half guard. I thought there was a mount.
It looks like it might be any second.
Yes, he's looking for it.
But I don't think the mount is the right position for a guy that's bigger than you like Heath Herring, because it would be easy to throw him off and get top control with Emelianenko on the bottom. I think he should stay with side control or half mount. But he's taking his time here. He's done quite a bit of damage so far. I'm wondering what instructions Herring is going to be getting once he gets to the corner.
I think, he's going for the mount now. No, Herring won't let him. The corner of Heath Herring is telling him just keep controlling him right now till you feel good for your air, and then go. That's some power shots.
Guy's got some serious power from the guard. You can just feel those punches. You know what it is? The short, compact fighters can get more velocity because they don't have the long limbs.
Yes.
Whereas a guy like Herring, he can't, because he's in close like this, he can't deliver any velocity because his arms are too long.
Yes.
He needs to be standing up so he can get the distance.
Yep. He should try to get back on his feet and then use the front kick. And forget about high kick and kick to the body, because it didn't work now. And I don't think it's going to work after this either.
Well, Heath starting to strike back with the back fist from the bottom. Oh, what a right hand! Fedor is just blasting those punches.
3 minutes left.
It's going to be a long 3 minutes for Heath, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's got to get out of this position. He can't see the punches coming, and Fedor is going to keep digging those shots to the side of Heath's head.
He's got to stand up. He's got to stand up. Whoa, mount position.
Mount position.
What is he going to do? This is an escape. And now he's going to back door like he always did, see? Whoa, but he doesn't stand up.
Why should he?
Oh, my God.
You mean Heath?
Heath.
I think Heath has been dilapidated to some extent here.
Yes, I think so too.
I mean, he's going to have to regroup. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is not good. This could be everything, could even into an armbar.
Yeah, because this guy has submitted a couple of guys, one with an armbar, one with a guillotine choke.
Oh, that right hand was hard.
It's just his punching power is just ridiculous. I mean, on the ground.
2 minutes.
There have been a couple of guys who can fight from the guard and hurt people. Gary Goodridge, Don Fry, Igor Bovchanchin, and now this guy joins that alumni of a man who can really pound guys at a short distance. Uh-oh.
This could be the trick for him to get out. No. Fedor's got too much control. Look at this. He's got to get out. He's got to buck, get out.
Uh-oh.
And he's got the choke.
He's got it. Oh, no!
No, he doesn't have it.
But still,
he almost
doesn't have it. And
now he should slip out the back door and stand up. That would be the only thing for Heath. I hope.
He looks like he's ready to quit.
Yes, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he's really taking a beating here. I would have to say, from what I've seen so far of Emelianenko Fedor in this fight, I don't know if I've ever seen as destructive a guy from the guard. Uh-oh!
Look at this. Oh, now.
Okay, now,
yes.
Now finally we see Heath on top. Wow!
And he better start mauling now because he's got only 1 minute left.
Talk about guts. right when we were getting ready to count Heath Herring out,
Look at this.
is he gonna, if he finishes him, it will be Rocky all the way. He's got north-south. Fedor's in a bad position, but Fedor is a little bit too close. Uh-oh. Oh, he should have thrown that. Okay, Heath pounding away, Fedor turning.
He's just looking fresh. His face maybe doesn't, but he's looking fresh. So God knows what round number 2 is going to be. Whoa, there we go.
If Fedor blew all of his gaskets in that first round, he's going to have hell to pay in the second round.
Yeah.
Because if it ends up in that position,
Wow.
just assaulted
Look
Heath
at
Herring. And Heath Herring could do little more than cover up most of the time, but he was able to weather the storm, and near the end, after reversing and trying to get into a comfortable position, trying to get out of the way of those bombs that Fedor was blasting him with. And that was over and over like a jackhammer, that right hand and that left hand. This has been a really tough thing, and Heath comes in with that left kick, which set up that
Beautiful
That
takedown.
was awesome. And the doctors are really going to look close at Heath Herring right now. But Heath flipped things around.
Oh no! They stopped the fight. The cuts are too big.
I got one word for this fight. I got one word only, and that is impressive. Emelianenko Fedor has beat the big man. And here we go. I cannot believe this fight is happening. This is, oh. Words can't describe the anticipation here of these two sportsmen. Sportsmen at the pinnacle of their craft, going head to head. Will it be a stand-up war? Will it be on the ground? Will there be kicks? Will there be punches? Who will land first?
The high kick coming from Fedor. Looks like.
There's the left hook and the sprawl by Fedor. Antonio going for that ankle pick. Fedor goes down and back up.
Whoa. So we know the game plan from Nogueira. He wants to take this fight to the ground.
Just on the ground. He wants to play the guard game. He wants to catch Fedor with his legs around his neck or catch his arm. Fedor wants to drop the bomb. Look at the relaxation. Oh, they're going to get busy.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
There it is. Right hand lead. Left hook. Fedor on top. Fedor's got to get out. He wants to get out of there. Doesn't want to stay there.
Knee bar coming up. If he's going to let that right hand. Oh, and he's got the power shots.
Oh, he does. Fedor threw that right hand lead. It stunned Nogueira.
Fedor should get up.
Yes, he should.
But Nogueira's holding his wrist.
But we know the grip strength of Nogueira is ungodly. And now, there was a moment there where Fedor just looked at him.
Nogueira should have played close to guard. Oh, look at this power. I don't know where he gets it from, but he's got enormous strength.
I think that Fedor Emelianenko may be the hardest arm puncher in history.
Yes.
And for sure, he's the most scientific ground and pounder I've ever seen.
Now watch this. He's holding his wrist. With the left hand, he's holding his right arm, Fedor's right arm. That means he's going to try to pass that hand, that arm, and go for a triangle.
Right, exactly. But he let go of it because Fedor is not exactly weak either. And he outweighs Nogueira by just a couple pounds, 5-10 pounds. But
he should have stand up. He should have never gone into the guard of Nogueira.
Because this is where Nogueira wants him. Nogueira will take a couple shots. Or the thing is with Nogueira, and he said this to us, and we've seen him do this. When the guy throws a punch, he rolls with it like a boxer slipping a punch. He doesn't leave his head in one position. He slips the punches.
Yeah, they're very smart at the Brazilian top team there. They train exactly for what they need to do.
He's going to try an up kick. Oh!
Ooh, those bombs.
If that would have landed,
it would be over.
That was a home run punch, folks.
Oh, Babe Ruth right there.
It was a strike. Oh, big punches. He's got him stunned here. Fedor, the crowd is going ballistic here. Fedor dropping the bombs on that iron jaw. Nogueira cannot take too many more of those shots. Even a guy with a chin like his. He's landing. He's landing the punches.
Yep, but Fedor better watch out and don't get overconfident because it's going to go wrong. Somebody threw in here a bottle. I think he's going to get lynched. Look at this, look at this. He's going to go. He's just waiting.
The crowd wants to see every moment of this. And when the photographers and the technicians at ringside got up close, some of the people in the crowd got a little hot because they want to see this match, this titanic battle. And I use the word heavyweight heavily.
Wow.
Fedor has been nothing but danger in the guard so far of Nogueira. But Nogueira is the kind of guy, he snatched victory from the jaws of defeat many times.
He's setting up an armbar again. Holding it real tight.
Those short punches.
You can hear him from. You can hear him here, over here.
It sounds like somebody hitting a buffalo with a baseball bat.
I never heard that before. That sound. It's a little bit similar, like hitting a cow with a big woman.
Whatever. Oh yeah, man. You know what? Ground fights don't have to be boring, folks. No, they don't. Oh! Right hand by Fedor, and Nogueira had his hand around his wrist, and he still hit him.
Oh, those shots. Wow, and that's the liver right there, guys. Yes, people are SureDog.com. The liver. Hi to everybody, by the way, there. Ooh, that's the attempt there. Oh, see this. Oh,
gotta watch out for that up kick.
Armbar coming up.
He's going for the Kimura. He pulls it. Great defense.
He's got his gloves are out.
Yeah, they got a little thing with the gloves.
You see.
And now, you want to talk about sportsmanship?
There you go.
No cheap shots there, folks. Both these men are true dignitaries. Ambassadors. Oh my God! Look at those punches. If that would have landed, it may have been curtains for the big man from Brazil.
And he's going again for the same luck. Watch this.
He's going to go Fedor.
Triangle choke now. If he's going to pass the other arm. Nope. No, he didn't. Okay, I thought it was a setup. They got such a beautiful setups at the top team.
I'll tell you, both these men are playing right into the danger of the other man.
There's a little blood on the right eye of Nogueira. Oh, and he's going again for the armbar. Fedor better get up right now.
Got out and dropped the bomb right afterwards. Fedor is fighting the fight that Nogueira wants him to. Oh!
And he goes again. You see consistently, he's going for the same armbar over and over again. And I'm telling you, Fedor's going to make a mistake and then he's going to catch him with something else. Watch it.
Yeah, because the transitions of Minotauro are unbelievable. The best submission specialist so far.
There we go. Ooh. He passed it. It was almost. Fedor knows exactly. His game plan is perfect right now. There you go again. He's going to go again for that reverse figure four.
I think that these guys have trained so opponent-specific that it's made for a great match. Technically, there's the energy. It's not a stall fest. Both men are trying to beat the other guy constantly.
Wow.
Welcome to Body Blow, folks. We've seen some body blows.
Oh, yes.
And we've seen some head blows.
Kick to the, oh.
Look at him block the arm.
Oh!
Oh! He escaped from...
Oh, he's been training for that. You see, the people here understand the locks, you know. They go for a triangle, everybody goes, oh, they go wild, you know.
Well, you know
exactly what's going on.
One of the great things about the Pride Fighting Championships is it caters not only to the blue collar, but also the white collar. It caters to not just the people who want to see blood and violence.
Oh, that's it!
Oh, big shots! Oh. Big shots! Fedor's all over Nogueira! All over him! Oh. Nogueira's in trouble a little bit. impact. Big time. Nogueira has never been in this kind of trouble, even with Bob Sapp. Those punches landed right on the cheek, right on the chin.
And look at this, he's right away going for submissions again. Holding his head, he's gonna pass it. He's gonna go for the triangle now. He's gonna pull his foot out. Or he's gonna go for the 54, the first 54. Oh my God, they gotta restart him in the center, I think.
Some so-called experts didn't want to admit that Fedor could be this kind of a threat.
Oh God.
They didn't want to think that this guy, with just the victory over Heath Herring, could really take away the championship belt. But we knew different. He is a threat. He's a big-time threat. Nogueira's in big trouble here. Big trouble. Nogueira seems puzzled. He seems, you know, but we can never count him out.
No, here we go. That's what I mean.
Right there. If I were Fedor, I'd stand back up right now.
Yeah, me too.
Right now.
I would have done it right away.
Get him while he's dizzy. Get him while he's dizzy. He seems to want to prove a point, though. It's Russian Sambo versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But really what it is mixed martial arts versus mixed martial arts.
It's holy smokes, that's what it is. Because just when we thought 1 minute left, just when we thought that we topped it with our previous fights, we get this fight.
This is just because the previous fight had some slow moments. This, no! Whoa!
He's got to go to work now.
He's got to really get busy here. Because we saw Fedor get tired in his fight with Heath Herring after he delivered his onslaught of punches. Now it's his turn. Nogueira needs to really get busy. Look at this! Whoa! Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Yeah, this is crazy.
I have never seen a heavyweight match on par with this, and I've seen Herring versus Nogueira, Nogueira versus Sapp. Already, this has eclipsed those two classics.
Whoa! Here we go. Bang!
That is right on the button, right on the temple, right on the cheek. Very few of those punches miss. Fedor is so accurate. That's the vicious thing about him. He's not a wild puncher.
Oh, that was a hard hit. And that too. How can Nogueira take those punches, those shots, and just playing the guard game? Look at him, how relaxed he is. He stays. I mean, look at his turn. And then we show the other turn.
You know, he can't play the stand-up game either because you saw the right hand lead.
I know, but he better keeps it up because, and then goes for a takedown. Fedor hits so hard.
Yeah,
that's a good thing to do, and let him counter and then go for takedown. That's it.
Look at the. Okay.
There's
good shot. He's making him pay even if he gets a takedown.
Should just grab one knee.
Yeah, and look at the balance here. Look at the balance. Look at the takedown defense, Basito. I would just stand up. Why did he do that? Just stand up. But he kind of maybe thinks he's got Nogueira's number, but I wouldn't be so fast to judge that.
I have never saw anybody hit so hard from being in the guard. Never.
No.
I
mean,
ever.
Even Gary Goodridge was the champion.
Yeah, but he just blows it away. This is unreal. And accurate. And so never anybody taking so many shots to that also.
Or anybody escaping from that Kimura of Nogueira. He just gives him the arm right there. He said, here's my right arm, go ahead, try it again.
Try to pass it.
It's like he's defying Nogueira to try and submit. But he's not doing it in a way of disrespect, he's doing it in a professional way. He's fighting Nogueira's fight, but inevitably he's fighting his fight. Because his fight is to hit Nogueira on the chin, and he's done that many times. Look, oh, what a great shot.
And again, to the body.
Right on the ribs.
Yep, that's going to take his toll.
In tight, in close. Okay, they're going to restart him in the middle of the ring again. Yep, they're almost getting into our lap there.
Stop, don't move rule. still move, but stop.
3 rounds, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes total if it goes the distance. At this pace, it may not go the distance, but we don't know because both these men, still in their 20s, in their primes, probably have a lot left. I can't believe he can take these shots like this.
Yeah, that's easy, it looks like. He just keeps continuing his game. He gets hit, but then goes for the guard, triangle, tries everything.
Nogueira has stated that he will probably fight for another 10 years until he's possibly 36 years old.
What a fight. Oh, look at this. He's gonna do something. Go for a half guard. He's gonna do something. He's gonna try to escape. He's gonna try to flip it.
But look, oh, he's getting the mount. No. Look at the. Oh yeah. See, he just wants to play the game with him. Fedor, so far, has been able to elude everything Nogueira's doing. Every single move.
Whoa.
And it's so dangerous.
He escapes the triangle so easy.
But he's putting himself in harm's way each time. It's just an outright defiance of the submission ability.
Oh, look at those shots.
I cannot believe that pile driver right hand cracked him right on the chin again. And nothing. It's possible that Emelianenko could punch himself out, but right now it doesn't look like he can.
No, he didn't look tired at all when he walked to his corner after the first round.
Can you imagine the training he must have endured? I mean, he must have thrown millions of punches.
I think that he, instead of training on the back, hanging back, I think that he put the back down and just started hitting the back 12 rounds like that.
Yeah, like
it looks like
3 hours on the back, laying on the back.
And escaping triangles and arm bars.
Of course.
Hitting in between. It's raining.
I tell you, Russian top team has never defeated a Brazilian top team. Oh, what a right hand!
Oh, a good left hook.
Yeah, Russian top team has never had one of their fighters defeat a Brazilian top team member. This would be the first.
This will be the first. If it keeps going like this, he's going to win the fight.
Yes, he is. Because right now he is in control of how the fight is fought. He's the one who decided to go to the ground. He could have stood back up. He just pops right out. Can you imagine the strength of that guy's arms to pop out? Nogueira's got
straight up.
Mark Coleman has said that Nogueira's got sick hand strength.
Yeah. He just sits up, boom, he's out. Oh! Look at this.
Look at that. Look at beautiful sweep there by Nogueira on the belly. It happens every time as the Southside Igor Vovchanchin. Grenades, folks, grenades. And there, the triangle choke, he simply pushes it away. And then Nogueira gets the guard again. If you haven't got your mixed martial art fix yet, boy, we don't know what to tell you because this is the greatest event that we've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Down they go, and Fedor in the side mount momentarily, giving it up for the guard, cracking the right hand yet again.
Yep, Nogueira's going to go to work now.
He's got to go to work.
He's got to go and get a submission or do something, otherwise he's going to lose this fight.
You know, I'll tell you what, the Pride Fighting Championships video game, as good as it is, oh no! Oh! As good as the Pride Fighting Championship video game is, it's not better than this fight.
No, you cannot
No
even...
way.
Wow.
But if you want to pick it up, go on the www.pridefc.com. It's pretty darn good. But this match is a classic, folks. It's an absolute classic.
That shot hurt. That last shot to the body, that one hurt.
Nogueira is is really taking a beating here. It's not to the point where it should be thought about stopping the fight, but he hasn't really done much in the way of effective offense in the last round, and especially in this round. This is going to really be, if he comes from behind and submits Fedor, it'll be maybe the greatest comeback since Elvis over Sakharov. Oh no, look at this. He's going to try for a leg. Look at Fedor, just doesn't sit there long enough. He just crashes right back into the guard. Said, go ahead, try it in another triangle. Go try it.
He doesn't care. It's crazy.
It's like he wants him to try. Fedor really has something to say in this fight, and that is, I'm going to fight a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master at his game and beat him at his game.
Yeah, but you can see what punches can throw in the game plan.
This is mixed martial arts. We've seen many grappling masters and champions come in, and their whole game plan gets thrown out the window by a shot to the chin.
Yep.
It's happened many times.
Another attempt for an armbar.
You need all elements of mixed martial arts. You need grappling, you need wrestling, you need punches, you need kicks, knees. You need kicks like that. And to set up submissions like he tried to set up. He's trying to trick him, but Fedor seems one step ahead at every move.
It's everything he does it looks like it's almost a hit. Body shots are hard, still powerful. He knows he's winning the fight. He knows if he continues like this, he's going to win.
Boss, you're absolutely right. And he's slowed down a microscopic bit, but not much.
Not much.
The pressure is still there.
All the sweat is there, so the submissions are very difficult now.
Nogueira is barely making it to the center of the ring here. Nogueira looks in as bad a shape as he was against Sapp. And there's another half a bomb.
Yep, no, I don't see submissions anymore. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left in this all-time classic heavyweight match. Nogueira's got to try something. He's got to do something. And he's got to do it quick. Time is ticking. Time is not with him. Time is against him. The salt is running out of the hourglass in favor of the Russian fighter. Emelianenko has fought a perfect fight, a flawless fight of lay in the open guard and exhibit ground and pound at its finest. Defy the submissions of the purported best submission man in the sport, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira, the true champion of pride, being upstaged by this phenomenal athlete from way up northeast. We're getting close, folks.
1 minute.
We're getting close. 1 minute left. Odds are good that Nogueira will not catch him. But we don't know. Fedor could ride it out at this point, boss. He could ride it out.
I would ride it out. Oh, look at that.
He could ride it out. He's going to ride it out, folks. He's got it in the bag. We are seeing a passing of the guard before our very eyes. The great one, Antonio Nogueira, taking his worst beating yet, ever, at the hands of this piston-like machine from Russia, Fedor Emelianenko. The two greatest fighters in the sport. Like I said before, this will not be the last time these men will meet.
No, it's going to be over, and he lost.
Unbelievable. There's no question.
Fedor pulls Nogueira up.
There's no question. Fedor has taken the title.
Prove yourself.
You got to really ask yourself. To quote Clint Eastwood, did I fire 5 shots or only 6? But I kind of lost track. He has done it! He has done it! Fedor Emelianenko has And that touching of the gloves may be the only punch Fujita lands. We'll see.
We don't know, because in the corner we have Takahashi, and Takahashi is the boxing coach here among a lot of Japanese fighters. I'm talking about, of course, Fujita, and maybe he worked a lot on boxing.
He's going to need it, because Fedor told us that he'd been boxing since he was a child, and that right-hand lead he uncorked against Nogueira was a thing of beauty.
Yep, but Fujita can use the few striking skills that he picked up maybe in the last 6 months, use it as for a takedown, to set up a takedown. Look at this power, man.
Yeah.
And there we go. Ooh, whoa.
The balance
nice action here.
Yeah, the balance of Emelianenko is incredible.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I'm not a heavyweight.
Whoa, this is a test here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take a real risk.
Both guys want the other guy to make the first move. Both guys don't want to take credit for... Oh! There's that right-hand lead right there! And Fujita's on his back. Oh! And eats a big left hand.
Sucker kick to the head. Is Fujita going to take him down yet? I think he is. He took curve down with this. Oh no,
but that was curve.
Was tired.
And Fedor is still fighting it. Fedor's got the whizzer.
Oh.
And Fujita throws that left hook over the top. Quentin, you got to be surprised.
I'm definitely surprised.
But it's that right hand lead, folks. If you blinked, you would have missed it. But Fujita, Ironhead, is still there.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. It's very difficult to knock Fujita out because it's never been done before.
No, the only time he's been stopped was from Cro Cop, and that was from a nasty knee that the referee had no chance but to stop the fight because of a cut.
Yeah.
But Ken dazed him one time, remember? The mouthpiece flew out his mouth.
I know,
Yeah,
it's a
Ken
daze.
got
Ooh.
Oh my God! Fedor's in huge trouble here from an overhand punch by Fujita.
Who has Fujita been training with? I want to know.
Everybody came out the first time you said tonight. Oh no, that's until this far.
The crowd is going insane here, folks. Fujita almost knocked Fedor out with one punch.
I think Fedor has recovered now.
Yeah, he better be covered. And it's true, like I predicted, in the corner with Takahashi, he has been working on his boxing skills.
I got more respect for Fujita now.
I already had respect for Fujita, but he should have taken advantage of this whole situation. He should have started raining bombs right away. This.
Fedor gets back up.
Oh!
And Fujita.
He's still wobbling.
Yes, he is.
Fedor still wobbling on his legs. Fujita should pick his shots, go for the body now, I think. Right straight to the body, left hook to the head, something like that.
Fedor should pick them hands up, man. His hand is at his nipples.
Yeah, so that's why even if you go down to the body, his hands will go all the way down and then bang that left hook. You know the left hook.
Yeah.
Well,
I know your left hook, boss.
if Fujita beats Fedor, it's going to turn the heavyweight division upside down because Fujita's not even ranked in the top 10 at the moment.
Oh, no! Oh!
That looks like about it.
Choke is coming.
He's going to get him right here.
He's got the choke.
He got him.
He's got it. It's over.
He's tapping.
It's over.
Whoa!
What a fight. What a fight.
That was an incredible fight.
Yeah, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Oh!
It was an overhand right that almost dropped the champion, and the champion did the right thing and clinched immediately. Double overhooks. And this is probably the finish here. There's the left kick and the left hook right hand right on the button, and it still didn't knock the guy out.
And a choke.
He had to go for the choke. And this is where animal instinct and technique meet.
Until you beat the veteran, you haven't really owned the floor yet.
You're absolutely right. This fight is going to be very exciting.
All right,
I
again.
told you 3 times now, this is not going the distance, I'm telling you.
10 minutes first round, and if we go to rounds 2 and 3, 5 minutes apiece, how quickly do you see it going onto the ground, boss?
I see it on the feet, staying on the feet.
They are staying on their feet. They touch gloves now.
That's some respect right there.
And they are obviously just going to test each other out quickly, but there's a couple of left hooks followed by a right by Fedor. Now throwing combinations. Big Daddy with a couple of blocks, but then a right hand lands. A right cross lands.
Look at body shots, body
Uppercuts
shots.
to the body. It looks like Goodridge is okay. Maybe one punch got to him as Gary clinches now. He tries to bring him into the center, but a knee
and a takedown. This is where he is dangerous.
A left knee and a takedown back-to-back by Fedor. And obviously, as you said, this is a dangerous situation for Big Daddy.
If somebody in the world can hit from this position, it's Emelianenko Fedor.
That position being the closed guard that Goodridge has got him in now, and as you can see, he is taking a couple of left hands to the body here, but no doubt, ground and pound. He is dangerous from here, is the champion Fedor. And there's an example of it. Right hand, right hand, right hand, to the head, to the head. Left to the chin. This does not look like it's going to go long at this pace. And now he's doing the hammer fist down. Big Daddy in big trouble. Kick. It looks like he is out. It looks like he is out. And there it is. There it is.
I told you, this is not going the distance.
Submission with strike so quickly. I did not see it ending that fast.
Unbelievable, I told you. Whoa, there is the
There's
left
the first
hook to
left.
the head.
It looked like perhaps a headbutt might have gone to his chin there as well, and perhaps that cut the lip. But as you can see, a lot of these combinations, that straight right hand, that hook,
every push,
they were all getting in. Right here, he was able to block a few, and then the hammer, the ground and the pound.
Kick
the kick
in the
to
head.
the head right there.
Yes, Daddy Goodridge loses 1 minute and 9 seconds in the first round. What do you think of this?
Well, I think that kick to the head reminded me of that night in Vegas, baby. That was ugly, no doubt about it. Back of the head to the front of the face. I am just shocked, boss, that it did not go further than 109 of the first round.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Referee Yuji Shimano
This is
with the last minute
Nevada rule.
instructions.
5 minutes, 3 rounds. 1 minute interval. No elbow tuck, no elbow thing, not growing, no gloves or lobs, okay? This is main bench. Free fight, shake out.
There is great respect. For those of you that are concerned, as I am as a parent, Mark actually had both his daughters removed from the arena short time ago before he fought, and they will be back if he's okay after the fight.
No knees.
The world-class wrestler goes for the single leg takedown. Great sprawl by Emelianenko. Something Mark Coleman told me earlier in the day, Trig. Something you can comment on as Emelianenko begins.
He rocked him. He hit him hard on that one. Coleman's got to drive through. Got to get off his knees and step up.
Trying to secure the takedown. Coleman cannot wear his wrestling shoes here in Nevada. He said that was going to cost him. He felt that was going to be a big problem for him with the slippery canvas.
He always wore his wrestling shoes in previous times overseas because it did give him a little bit more traction. It's interesting to see if that is the reason why he's falling on his knees and staying put here. He needs to try to start digging up here.
I don't think that's the reason right now, but he did want me to. He let me know. He said that wasn't an area of concern for him. He's having his shoot stuffed by his opponent. This time the world heavyweight champion.
Big drive, there it is, finally. He's not going to be able to hold it. It's coming up right away. He didn't get control of the hips. He was too far down on the legs. Oh, you get that hand get free.
Coleman gets dropped by that right. Emelianenko now beginning to unload on the hammer. Mark Coleman hammering the pride legend, and Coleman again goes to his instincts as a wrestler, trying to stop the onslaught by trying to secure a single leg, but it's a barrage of blows from Emelianenko.
Mark's doing a good job of staying inside, keeping a position where he can't take too many blows. He needs to move to the backside though, trying to heel up on, grab up on Fedor's ankle and spin to the back, trying to finish his takedown.
We talk about Coleman being the originator of the ground and pound. Emelianenko's taking it to a whole new level. And listen to this crowd in Vegas with a sonorous chant of Fedor.
Oh, good throw by Fedor to keep him on his feet.
We talk about a pit bull. Very tenacious Mark Coleman trying to get the takedown. Thus far unable to bring the champion to the canvas for long.
Coleman said he heard he had a death wish. He said, quote, "I'm not afraid" at the press conference. I am not afraid to stand in there.
He told us he has to find a way to Emelianenko's chin. He's been working a lot of
10 seconds. Died the entire time. And he gets hit here. And now immediately lowers his level. He's going to try and take a shot here, but he's in such a bad position when he finally shoots. He's so far away. All he's doing is holding on, trying to survive.
And isn't it interesting looking at that replay, you guys? Some wild strikes from Emelianenko, but it's like, it's percentages. The one that counts is the one that hits, but yet he did miss it with some wild strikes. But Coleman, shelling, turtling, I don't know if it's intimidation.
He hit him with a hook, uppercut, hook combination.
Definitely is nothing but words of respect. Now Coleman goes for the right hand, does the shoot, but again, it's stopped by Emelianenko. And again, fans who saw the fight, very similar to his battle with Cro Cop, and this has got to be frustrating the Olympic wrestler.
I mean, much in a classic position for a single leg takedown. He's going to spin in the back and try to finish it. He's trying to work this double too much. Fedor's too good in balance to be able to work a double leg hand like this.
What does it say about the strength of Emelianenko?
Wow, good job by looking strength of Coleman to get that takedown. Now we got a chance here to see how his old ground and pound efforts work.
You know, everyone's excited, but you don't see any worry on Emelianenko's face, although right now Coleman's in the open guard. Could we see some ground and pound?
Coleman did say the rules here, he felt a little restrictive for him in particular in Nevada.
Well, the wait has paid off.
Gotta be careful, let's get catch his hip. He's going back to that armbar again. He's going to catch his hip.
Again.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
It's going to be deja vu all over again. It is.
Oh, wow, I'll tell you something. Every time Fedor wins, he gets and walks to his corner. He's never once stopped to bend down to check out an opponent. This is the first time he's bent down to check out an opponent, Mark Coleman.
A man who knows it's his job. He doesn't do the ostentatious celebrations. It's business as usual. Fedor Emelianenko remains unbeaten, improving to 13-0. The Pride World Heavyweight Champion defeats the very courageous, the very game, the very proud American Mark Coleman at 1 minute and 15 seconds of round 2. And there you see, a picture says 1,000 words. That was Coleman embracing with his brother, an emotional embrace. And Trey, the main event, no surprise that Emelianenko is.
Look and see how Emelianenko going to move his hip out of the way, and Mark never covered his hip back up, but letting Emelianenko get to that arm. Now the armbar was pretty loose, but once Mark fell to his hip, there was no way to pull that arm back out with a guy like Emelianenko on top of it as tight as he is. Once you fall on that hip, you got to really jerk that arm out on your way down, and Mark didn't do it. He had to tap out before his elbow broke.
That was Coleman embracing with his brother, an emotional embrace.
Look at Fedor's eyes. I don't think that I saw Fedor's eyes like this before. I think he has a lot of respect for Randleman.
He didn't make any contact with Randleman eye to eye during the final instructions from the referee.
That means he has nothing against him.
That's correct, and this bout is underway. The final spot for Final Conflict in August is on the line.
Man, Fedor looked way bigger than Randleman to me.
Yeah, it is. They have whatever. Do they have?
It's only about a 9-pound weight advantage for Emelianenko. There's a left by Jackson, or make that Randleman. Sorry, I have Quentin Jackson sitting beside me.
Takedown.
And the takedown by Randleman.
That's all right. All black folks look alike.
No.
It's like here in Japan, you know.
Yeah. Everybody call me, what's his name? Gary Goodridge. If I could cuss right now.
Randleman to the half guard, and there is a...
Can Randleman
turns
take
it
him
around.
down? Whoa!
Yeah! Oh my gosh! Right on his head!
Knees! He should knee to the head now!
My God!
Is It's like he's hearing you, boss.
North-south position, unbelievable. We have the king of the slam sitting right beside us, and Quentin Rampage Jackson. You've got to be amazed, but wow, talk about amazing. Emelianenko turns the tables quick.
I am amazed. Kevin Randleman, see, that's why I said I want to beat on the black guy here, and he's upstaging me. Let that go, Randleman. Go to something else.
Yeah, you got to
But
go.
talk
You gotta let him go.
about strong. Emelianenko able to take that slam and now in dominant position.
Hold on, his legs.
Big four.
He's opportunity here to grind in some knees if he establishes himself better, north-south.
Oh, here we go.
There it is. And it's over. And Emelianenko
Good job,
with the
man. I'm still proud.
Kimura.
You did a good slam, baby.
Wow.
Forces Kevin Randleman to tap. And now the emotions will come forward.
He should have stayed up with him a little longer, though.
Yeah, I think so too. But you know, with the whole situation with his dad and everything, he couldn't train full power for this, of course. He had to arrange a lot. I mean, the funeral.
And look at the sportsmanship. A minute 33 seconds of the first round. Fedor Emelianenko submits Kevin the Monster Randleman. And what an emotionally charged matchup it was. So many storylines, Quentin, with Emelianenko having beaten Mark Coleman in the first round. Jackson, Randleman having to come to the fight with the loss of his father weighing heavily on his mind.
They can take a lot. They can take a lot of toll.
Let's look at this.
Look at the suplex here. Right on his head.
Unbelievable suplex lands right on his head.
Oh, that's Rampage style.
Man, I never did anything like that.
He should have started kneeing there right away.
Right
Look
away.
at this.
And look at
Let's
that exchange
congratulate
of
him again.
sportsmanship.
That's it, man. That's what pride fighting is all about. Pride. Pride, pride. People, they still love each other. You bet they're going to drink
And that's
tonight.
what the Pride Heavyweight Champion.
And here I go again. You're nervous, huh?
Oh, there is definitely a nervous energy throughout Saitama Super Arena. Ogawa refusing to touch gloves with Emelianenko. Fight fans all over the world, this is the one they've been waiting for, Boss Rutan. Emelianenko versus Ogawa. It is underway. And the crowd erupts with the chants of Ogawa. Emelianenko right away takes it to Ogawa. Lefts and rights.
Look at his hands.
And he's got him.
Look at this.
There's the balance by Emelianenko in full mount now, boss.
Oh, this is danger. And that's what's going now in Ogawa's head.
Ogawa has survived the initial onslaught.
Whoa. Umbar. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's going to break it.
He's clinched.
He's breaking the right way. It's perfect. He breaks it the right way, not the other side. It's beautiful.
Ogawa.
That's beautiful. He's got it.
And he's forced to tap.
Wow. Silver medalist judo just got tapped and world champion by Fedor Emelianenko.
He'll want to gain revenge tonight. And of course, more importantly, win that championship belt valued at $250,000 American. 16 fighters vied for the title. It has come down to Emelianenko versus Nogueira, champion versus champion.
Nice scroll there. Whoa, look at his balance. Emelianenko's balance is unreal. So easy. It looks also, look at this, he's going for a leg.
Leg lock. There's Nogueira.
Whoa.
Emelianenko able to escape.
Like I said, he escapes an attempt before they even put it on.
And Nogueira quick to try again, and now in the butterfly guard. Nogueira trying to sweep, escape the bottom. But you can see, as you say, the great balance being exhibited here by Emelianenko.
Yeah, what he tried to do there was exactly the same as Murilo Bustamante did. Oh no, he did it actually against Haritanov. He used the same escape, only now it didn't work. That was it. With a high guard, that means he's going to attack everything. And he's looking already the arm up, see?
Yeah, and from here, there's so many options available to Nogueira. But of course, against Emelianenko, we saw him escape every submission attempt in their first meeting.
Yeah, he's going to pass that right arm. It looks like that, you know. See, here we go. Look like it already. Because he was holding it so tight. He's kind of showing it, but Emelianenko knows it, you know. When somebody grabs your hand and locks it up, you kind of know that he's going to try to pass it. So he's got to find a new trick, like he's doing now. Nope.
There's a nice left-right there delivered by Emelianenko, but now he's cut in a triangle position, able to break that.
Yeah. Don't make a mistake here. And especially in the beginning of the fight, they're not sweating right now. Everything is a little bit more tight.
You bring up a good point. A submission specialist like Nogueira, perhaps now is the time to go for those submissions when Emelianenko is still rather dry.
Yep. Oh, and again, right away for a triangle he went there.
And so far it is reminiscent of their earlier bout, the championship match, where Emelianenko was able to be in the guard but escape all of Nogueira's submission attempts. And now Nogueira looking to just keep Emelianenko at close quarters. You see Emelianenko going to the body there momentarily, boss.
Yeah, Nogueira is doing a really good job. He's doing a better job than he did in the first time when they were meeting, when they met. I'm sorry, parlez-vous my English. Wow, nice right there.
Again, remember that earlier tonight, Nogueira went through a 15-minute war with Sergei Haratonov, while it took Emelianenko only 54 seconds to dispose of Naoya Ogawa. We'll see if that will indeed play a factor as this fight progresses. There's a nice right.
Nogueira is non-stop looking for a submission.
Emelianenko standing with a kick to the left leg, and now a right hand through the guard. Here he has a leg. Could go for a leg lock, instead just trying to close the gap again, boss. And again, we're talking about a former Sambo champion in Emelianenko.
Yeah, both of them, they possess real good submission skills. Whoa, and they're going to restart it in the center of the ring. Yeah.
See, with Nogueira, the feet on the hips of Emelianenko.
He's going to go with the up kick now to the face. You watch.
And again, Emelianenko able to sneak through with that right hand.
Yep.
Oh, now looking for the omoplata.
No.
Well,
figure four coming, reverse figure four.
Looking for the Kimura was Nogueira. Now I thought he was going for a sweep there, but again, with the positioning and the balance of Emelianenko, that is going to be an exercise in futility.
Yep. Now he can't escape the back door. He can try at least. Yep, I was trying.
Nice. Right hand by Nogueira and an up kick.
Oh,
and he's
cut. Fedor is cut.
Emelianenko badly.
Oh. Yeah, it was that up kick.
Oh, it might have been the butts. It might have been the clashing of the heads even.
Yeah, it looks like that.
And that's what it is, boss.
That's what it is. Oh, that will be too bad.
We don't want to see
that will be a no contest, I
a
think.
Tournament of this stature end like this, as you see Sergei Haratonov looking on.
Oh my God.
A clashing of the heads. All right, Randy and boss. It's time to finish what they started at Final Conflict 2004, crown the 2004 heavyweight tournament champion, and also tonight unify the Pride World Heavyweight Championship. You see the record crowd of 48,398. This is the main event of Shockwave. It should be a classic.
What do you think, by the way, when the referee touches their forehead, what he's looking for?
Vaseline.
Oh. Yeah, because he's like blessing them almost.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that right low kick.
Oh, nice.
By Emelianenko.
Hip toss by Emelianenko.
So strong.
Crowd still buzzing by what we saw between Silva and Hunt, but now the focus completely on this main event between Emelianenko and Nogueira, and we've seen this before.
Hey, that's
nice stop.
He looked at the front of my Silva.
He might try the atomic butt drop there for a second.
It wasn't the fact that they don't use it.
Nogueira, of course, has worked with the Cuban national boxing team. Emelianenko having recovered from the nasty cut over his right eye, which brought about the no contest ruling in the final of the heavyweight tournament. Interesting how he's moving in this fight, you guys.
Nice takedown by Fedora.
And a soccer kick by Emelianenko.
He may not have been moving in the corner before the fight, but he is definitely moving now.
Yeah, he just stands like a statue when they play the national anthem, you know. I mean, I'm in the ring, you know, you move a little bit, but there's no movement.
No emotion, nothing. He's just stone there.
He can bang.
Man.
The road to the final for Emelianenko began by eliminating Mark Coleman, then Kevin Randleman, then Naoya Ogawa.
Little savate kick there.
Yeah. But you know what? He can deliver so much damage if he wants to Nogueira, but you can never count Nogueira out. He comes back from the dead and will submit you.
Nice kick to the body by Fedora.
Nogueira eliminated Hirotaka Yokoi, Heath Herring, and then Sergey Haratonov.
Look at this, he just
throws him away, you guys. Exactly, boss. And we know, boss, that Nogueira's lost a little bit more weight. He said he needed to be quicker in this rematch, Randy. He wanted to stick and move against Emelianenko, but thus far it's been Emelianenko who is kind of toying with Nogueira right now.
He steps in and throws a nice hand combination and follows through to a huge takedown. Just drops him.
And then steps back again to let him up.
Slips away with that one, though. Tried the third time to take him down the same way. And of course, a person who is watching with vested interest at ringside, Randy and Boss, is Mirko Cro Cop.
Yeah, he really wants to fight Fedora Emelianenko. Yeah, that's the way you pronounce it.
Or Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, whoever emerges as champion tonight.
Yeah, but he said that he really wanted to fight him. Yeah, but it's true.
He said both. Yeah, whoever wins the title.
Nice takedown defense by Fedora there. That was really nice.
Whoa, look at that. Nope.
Stacking up. Nogueira here is Emelianenko, but now in the closed guard, now posturing, and this is where Emelianenko can be very dangerous, Randy, when he gets that distance.
Starts launching those Scud missiles at your head.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
And head referee Yuji Shimada.
Stop, don't move, get up. Okay.
And they
we had it before.
Are going to restart in the center of the ring here. Again, you can almost feel the intensity here. The Saitama Super Arena filled to capacity, a record crowd.
Fedora backs out. Fedora's very active in this fight. He's moving around.
Yeah,
nice
you notice
shots.
the bobbing and weaving, not used to seeing a lot of that movement from Emelianenko. And it's Nogueira again. We thought he'd employ a different strategy, boss, but it seems again he's forced to revert to what he had to do in the two other fights.
Yeah, because Fedor also reversed his tactics here. This is not the Fedor we normally see.
That's what I'm saying. So it's again a case of Emelianenko who is outsmarting Nogueira right now.
Yeah, but Nogueira said also he had a new game plan.
Well, it's not working.
It doesn't adapt to the new Igor.
Nice kick.
Yeah, they're Russian. They all look alike. Oh, that's from Russia Hour.
He said from a distance, did Nogueira, that he would feel comfortable with Emelianenko, Randy, but from in close, that's where Emelianenko would definitely cause some problems. How do you feel about that?
The way I see it right now, he's having trouble getting Emelianenko at all.
Yep. And there it is again.
Every time they get close, he gets slung to the mat.
But it's got to take a lot of power for Emelianenko to do that all the time.
Nice jab, stiff jab by Fedora.
Oh, shot, boy! Emelianenko and Nogueira, we know, can take a shot, but that puts him on his back once again.
Man. The crowd The crowd sounded off on the sound of that one. I think Cro Cop even flinched.
Wow.
Emelianenko ended Nogueira's first title reign at Pride 25 in March of 2003. And right now, he is in total control here. Nogueira wanted this championship, wanted this fight so bad. We saw how utterly disappointed, boss, he was by the ruling of the no contest at Final Conflict 2004. Is it a case maybe right now where he's just, you know what I mean, that nervous and, oh my gosh, right hand. But he can take it. He can absorb the shot.
I don't know. He's dizzy. He's dizzy. Look at him. He's wobbling on his feet right now.
There's a takedown attempt by Nogueira.
No,
desperation.
he's still not recovered. He's still not recovered.
Low kick delivered by Emelianenko. He's just sizing him up now.
But you know what? Nogueira is the same as Vanderlei Silva. He always recoups too. Real fast. Oh,
man.
Left jab delivered by
hand down, bam.
Emelianenko. And he's very methodical, you guys. I mean, it's perfect. Emelianenko, it just looks like, you know, okay, I'm just going about my business here.
He's sticking and moving. He's a lot of...
Yeah, it's like...
He's given no respect to Nogueira's punching ability here. Nogueira hasn't hit him one time. Keeps his hands at his waist and is just teeing off.
What can you take those? Punches.
Nogueira said he needed to be faster, he needed to stick and move, and now he attempts a combination missing with the right, however. But they are standing more than we've seen in their other two matchups.
Front kick by Fedora. It is a stiff jab.
I just want to say it, even his jab showed a deliver shot.
Nice shot to the body, too. He's really putting them together.
Oh, and loading up with that right hand was Emelianenko. And there's a middle kick.
After the liver shot, a few more. Maybe he's been thinking and thought, you know what, I can't KO him to the head. Let's work the body a little bit.
It's amazing the punishment that Nogueira has been able to absorb with some of the best guys, including Fedora, in these other fights and this fight.
In this fight
Head is just
Mirko.
snapped back with that left jab. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but then again, will he pay the price later on in his life is the question that remains to be unanswered because, man, he has taken on an unbelievable amount of punishment.
He's one of the toughest guys in the business.
Look at us being quiet, huh? What attention.
Wow, I don't want to blink.
Into the screen right here.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you just are waiting for the next explosion. And look at Mirko Cro Cop. His arms are crossed. He is not moving his line of vision away from these two. No, I think Nogueira has earned, he respects Emelianenko Fedor's punching power a little too much right now. And what do you guys think, Randy Abbas? A shoot attempt right now, I think would be met with a nice sprawl and perhaps a knee to the head.
It's really hard to hit a guy with a good shot when he's backing up.
And there it is. There's the shot. And
there's the takedown.
Beautifully done.
And this is what Nogueira wanted. He said, I want to take him down and one time more from his guard. Now it's going to be a half guard then, but this was his plan.
Did a nice job of using the corner. He backed him up to the ropes there, bounced him off the ropes, and followed through with the takedown.
Yeah, when you said it, Mauro, I thought, you know, he's going to wait till round number 2.
Right.
So and maybe Fedor's not going to expect it anymore, and then he's going to shoot.
Right. And yet, you're right. He said that in the pre-match interviews that he was going to try to take him down because he wanted to show Emelianenko what it's like to be on the bottom. And here it is, the first opportunity.
In the first round. There was an armbar there at the end of the first round.
The same as with Mirko Cro Cop.
He's taking some big shots, but he's no worse for the wear. He's got a bloody nose out of all that. I mean, the guy's amazing. Nogueira.
Wow.
The thing is, Fedora moves so much. He's giving ground and then stepping in, throwing his combination and going through Nogueira, but he never really stands and throws punches, which would allow Nogueira to engage and then take him down.
Whoop.
Almost
at
Almost
this.
the
He just stepped on
Mark
his chest and he
Senior.
gets
Amazing. Big right hand follows through with the takedown, right back to his feet. Wow. Oh.
And he stands still again. Eh? What's that?
Nice
Boom.
right hand.
Saw that foot coming up. He's got to catch Fedor taking a forward step to be able to take him down.
All right, after round number 1, which was mainly controlled by Emelianenko Fedor, we head into round 2 of this, the main event of Shockwave, with the Pride Heavyweight Championship and the 2004 Heavyweight Tournament Championship at stake.
Good takedown defense by Fedor. He was expecting that shot. I've been impressed with how Fedor has developed. You know, when we first saw him, he was looked solely to be a striker and just ground and pound, and now we're seeing him put together some submission skills and do some things. This takedown defense is very impressive.
Yep. It's interesting, though, you guys, that Nogueira, as he now goes in close quarters, he wanted to stick and move, wanted to be faster, but it looks like he really does respect Emelianenko.
The second he stops moving his head, Fedor hits him right in it.
That's it, and again, nice exchange there.
Right straight, left hook, hook uppercut.
Emelianenko, on the other hand, not showing a terrible amount of respect for Nogueira's punching power. He's got his hands at his waist, for crying out loud.
But the good thing is if you have your hands at your waist, you pretty much know for sure that your opponent's going to hit your head. You don't have to pull back. You know? I do exactly the other way around. I put my hands real high up, and I know they go for the body. Maybe that's a strategy.
I don't know. He's not getting hit in the head that much.
You brought up a good point early on. There's some good takedown defense.
Oh.
There's that knee we talked about earlier as well in the last round. But Randy, you brought up a good point earlier that Emelianenko seems to be a lot more elusive, a lot more active in his movements in this fight.
In and out, side to side, stick and move. A lot of footwork going on there. He's doing a great job of controlling the tempo of this fight. And Nogueira doing a nice job of following the knee and jumping to the guard. He's like, I got to get this guy to the ground somehow.
And that's where he has him now.
Just letting him posture up. Armbar.
See how easy that he escapes this. I mean, it almost looks like before Nogueira tries to put it on, he already escapes.
Yeah, and he already knows what's coming.
And his reflex is out of control. Look at this.
There's the
attempt.
He doesn't escape it, he escapes it with ease.
He's gone before it even gets put on.
That must not feel good for Nogueira.
It's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, you can see the frustration just emanating from his body. It's all over his face, and Fedor Emelianenko continues to stick to what has been successful thus far. And you talked about making adjustments, Randy Couture. He's going to have to do them now.
Nice takedown by Emelianenko.
You think, Randy, that if Fedor Emelianenko does emerge victorious here and has a date with Mirko Cro Cop, I mean, he's going to have to obviously change his guard while standing.
Oh, I think Cro Cop will get his attention in a real hurry if he keeps his hands at his waist.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Another
Just
triangle
pushed to the
attempt.
side. So easy.
Nogueira kind of holding the side a little bit there.
Yeah, so like he's hurt.
He's done something. It's got to be a little disconcerting to have those punches coming from down at the waist level. We're not used to seeing them come from down there.
And Nogueira tagged him with the right, and again, it was like Emelianenko just swatted it away like a, a fly. It's been all Emelianenko.
Nice big, long, stiff jab coming from Emelianenko's waist. And that actually puts his hands in nice position for that takedown defense.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably it.
Their hands are at his waist.
It's got to be it.
How do you get under those hands to get to his hips to take him down when they're at his waist?
His hands are down. I did this one time with a boxer. It was real fun. He put his hands down and he put his head forward and he like hit me in the head. And I looked in his eyes and I gave him a right straight to the solar plexus. And he went down. It was so good. See, so that's maybe the way Nogueira should try to do it. Keep looking at his eyes and then go full for the body. But I don't know if he can hurt Fedor. It looks to me like he's indestructible.
Look at him. There's the hammer fist. Again, it's like the second time we've seen it now at the end of the round where some real damage could have been done either with the strikes or submission attempts, and yet the bell goes. And after 2 rounds, it's like Fedor Emelianenko's been doing whatever he wants to do at will, and Nogueira's still taxing the runway, Randy.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. You can start to see a little bit of frustration now in Nogueira. Emelianenko has really controlled the tempo of this fight and landed all the big shots.
All right, we are going into the 3rd and final round. This is the championship round. 2 titles at stake, the 2004 Tournament Championship and the Pride World Heavyweight Championship, and they start in a flurry.
Very nice trip takedown there.
Yeah, I thought that it looked like Nogueira was maybe going to step it up a notch, and Fedor decided to answer. These are 2 pretty incredible athletes right here, these guys.
No doubt about that, and with the final 5 minutes now upon us, it's going to come down to who wants those championships more. And really, you talk about money, you can talk about the fame, but really, when it comes to being an MMA fighter and Randy Couture, you know it as good as anybody. It really is about just, being the best that you can be for yourself, but also for your peers, and that belt has to mean everything.
It definitely means a lot, and that's the thing. I think you share it with a lot of people because you don't do this by yourself. There's a lot of guys that help these 2 right here get ready for this fight. And
Nogueira now
here. And Nogueira really trying to open up on the bottom and find some way to get to Fedor.
That was just steps out. Let's just walk away from it.
That was the closest we've seen to Nogueira being dangerous so far in this matchup.
He kind of went to a normal palata there and almost had it. And Fedor said, no, I think I'll just stand up now.
Yeah, let's walk away. Because my mother always said if they want to fight you, you have to walk away. Yeah, if Fedor is going to win this fight, which it looks like.
Oh, nice right hand by Nogueira there.
And there goes for the shoot, but look at Emelianenko. The positioning ends up in the butterfly. No, it's the open guard now into the closed guard, but you're right. A nice right hand by Nogueira, and look who ends up
on top.
Yeah. But you know what? If he wins, Cro Cop would be a phenomenal matchup. Both great strikers, or Mark Hunt, very good too. But I would like to see a striker against Fedor.
After what we've seen so far tonight at Shockwave, there is an embarrassment of riches when it comes to intriguing matchups to come out of tonight's event for the upcoming shows in 2005. I mean, Vanderlei Silva going down to defeat for the first time. You talk about Mirko Cro Cop emerging victorious in his rematch with Kevin Randleman. But here we have 2 champions unifying the Pride World Heavyweight Championship, and now they're turning it up.
Nice knee by Fedor. And I think Mirko Cro Cop's got to be sitting on the sidelines here again. Oh, the guy's not just going to punch, he's got some takedown abilities as well.
Yeah.
And you saw him there momentarily in the shot at ringside. Definitely, there he is, watching. Takedown by.
Nice body lock. Just explodes.
You never heard of him in the Greco-Roman world?
Yeah, where's he been?
Yeah.
There we go, doing the plata again.
He's got to go fast now, Nogueira, if he wants to win this fight. And he's got to look for a submission, which he's doing right now. But I bet you Fedor's going to sit up straight while he goes for that
posture right up and step out of this again.
And credit Nogueira for the never say die attitude. He knows what it's at stake. He has the heart of a champion, but it's Emelianenko. Like a runaway train just constantly coming back at him. Nogueira now looking for An escape here and probably trying to secure the left arm. Emelianenko, yes, there it is, looking for a Kimura attempt and just slips out.
Every time.
Same as she did with the first time when they fought. Exactly the same.
Just powers out of it.
And really now, with the final few minutes, you guys, he's not going to knock out Emelianenko. That's a given. He has to go and try to submit. Oh, and a right hand and a left. And look at him, he's still standing. And another left.
Those are not just left.
No.
Straight jab on the button.
Those are sledgehammer left hands being delivered by Fedor Emelianenko.
Boom.
Wow.
And let's throw him again. Oh.
You are seeing two champions going right down to the wire in Fedor Emelianenko and Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, giving it all they've got.
Fedor looks a little fatigued now.
A knee by Nogueira.
An amazing pace this fight.
It's like lightweights almost.
How many times are you going to take a 230-pound guy and sling him to the mat?
And now, Nogueira,
whoa, look at that.
A waist lock.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the round.
Right hand now, and there it is, the end of the fight. It was a struggle.
Wow, what a
for Nogueira, Fedor Emelianenko, but again, like you guys said, for the heavyweights.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ三宅、ヒョドル。ジャッジマット、ヒョドル。ジャッジ小林、ヒョドル。
Unanimous decision for Fedor, as we suspected.
Needless to say, a unanimous decision for Fedor Emelianenko.
It looks like Fedor has gained a little weight around his waist, but with him, I have the feeling that doesn't matter.
Will it be revenge for Emelianenko, or will TK Kohsaka, with all of Japan on his side, pull off one of the biggest upsets? And that would have to be, boss, considering what Emelianenko's done since the loss to TK, one of the biggest upsets in MMA history. We're about to find out what happens here as the bell rings. Round one is underway. Again, Bushido rules, 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round.
Yep, and Emelianenko, he has got his hands up this time, unlike with his fight against Nogueira when he was shooting from his hips.
Kohsaka goes for the shot, but Emelianenko immediately reverses the tables, and now in the guard, boss, is just raining down those blows lefts and rights in typical Emelianenko fashion.
I said it, you do not want to have him in your guard. He's throwing sledgehammers, and there you see already some blood. And there's a cut above the eye. Hey, how is that?
There's a stop by Emelianenko.
He's got already a cut. The tables are turned. Now here we go. It was probably that knee, maybe. Yep, he's already bleeding.
Already bleeding there, boss.
Yep. Accidental knee. There you go. And the other was an accidental elbow, huh?
Yeah, but the knee strikes are illegal here in Pride. And the elbow wasn't, so it's not really an accidental knee.
Yeah, but you know what? I meant it. It's
I
not
know what
like,
you're saying.
Yeah, he fell against it. It was not like he threw that knee on purpose.
Right. Kohsaka has Hirataka Yokoi, Hidehiko Yoshida in his corner, but right now the doctors here looking over the cut over his left eye as Emelianenko, Pride World Heavyweight Champion in the neutral corner, maybe thinking to himself, wow, I didn't expect something like this so soon, but like you said, boss, irony written all over it.
And you know what? What did he say to us in the interview? I hope nothing happens like last time.
Unable to continue.
No, he will, because I saw his corner already going to the blue corner, and that the blue corner is Kohsaka's corner.
And I wonder what Emelianenko is going to aim for as we begin action once again. There's a knee delivered by Kohsaka, just charging Emelianenko. He sweeps him aside, boss. And he's on the butt scoop position. Emelianenko receives an up kick, but right through the open guard, boss.
Yep, and this is his bread and butter, because now he's going to start raining. Hey, leg lock. Oh.
Kohsaka attempts a leg lock and continues to go against.
See how he pushed him down. He's just pushing him down.
Nice sprawl.
He has so much power.
Now into side mount right away. Beautiful job by Emelianenko. And there's a Right bomb delivered to the face of Kohsaka. As you said, boss, it's like a sledgehammer, a jackhammer.
Yeah,
from the
Kohsaka
Pride World
needs to.
champion.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but Kohsaka needs to use that left leg that he has there on his hip to push him away. You do not want to stay in this position, trust me. You want, because he's aiming. You see, he's aiming for the cut.
Of course, and that's what when the action resumed, I said kind of facetiously, what is he going to go for, boss? I mean, come on, that's exactly the target area, and it's
not good.
The blood coming out of the eye of TK Kohsaka, and now Emelianenko just neutralizing him there. And you know that Fedora Emelianenko, a classy world heavyweight champion, he'll want to punish him, no doubt about that, but it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And you know that, I guess, the timeout is coming as head referee Yuji Shimada has called for another timeout. They're going to look over the fight. All right, let's see how much longer this goes as Emelianenko will now start top position here. Well, actually, he'll be in the half guard.
Yep, not in that butterfly bodyguard, whatever it was. Yeah, it's going to be an onslaught now.
And of course, Kohsaka definitely has to do what he can to try to protect his eye, try to protect himself from, as you mentioned, boss, the onslaught of the Pride World Heavyweight Champion. Kohsaka looking for the leg lock again and giving marks for that. A nice sprawl by Emelianenko, but Kohsaka definitely trying his hardest here.
You know what the thing is? If Fedor gets too aggressive, he smells the victory and he's going to concentrate only on that eye, that could be a problem. He can be caught in an armbar or something.
Great point, boss.
Now, it's Fedor we're talking about, so probably he's not, you know. He will be focused. But
like you say, he's still human after all. And if you, like you smell the blood, like you say, and you focus, it just takes that one moment as you see Kohsaka trying to work from the bottom. But you're right. I mean, Fedor Emelianenko, one would not expect him to make such a mistake. But anything can happen. And Emelianenko continues to control, even though he's in the closed guard of Kohsaka.
Bobbing and weaving from the ground. So even when the jackhammers come down, he let him miss. Real good, real smart, especially when you have a little cut.
Ground and pound continues from the guard. Now Kohsaka trying to keep him tight, doing the right thing here, boss. Just trying to hold Emelianenko against him, not wanting to create that distance.
Yeah,
but he also reverses somehow. Look for the sweep somehow, which is, again, easier said than done against the Pride World Heavyweight champ.
Yep. He's raining down some heels there on the calves of Fedor Emelianenko.
There you see Hidehiko Yoshida yelling out instructions to TK. Yoshida, of course, preparing for his main event, which will happen in the first round of the Pride middleweight tourney against Wanderlei Silva. Rematch of their very exciting bout from the 2003 middleweight tournament. That really put Yoshida on the map, even though he lost to the Pride World middleweight champion.
He's doing a good job now, TK, in protecting himself from the punches. He's blocking him and he's bobbing and weaving.
Can you bob and weave on the ground like that? I guess so.
Hey, yeah, it's bobbing and weaving. I call it like that. Look at him. See,
he's still
left
he's
to the right.
Responding.
Yeah.
Doing his best attempts at trying to evade the barrage of blows from Emelianenko.
And for the people at home who think, oh, there's a lot of blood, let me explain you again, because I pretty much do this every show, so I might as well do it again. A little cut can cause a lot of blood. It doesn't mean it's something serious. It's a little cut, your heart rate is up all the way, and of course it will pump out then.
You're right about that, boss, and really there is still that stigma attached to this great sport of ourselves here, and really, you've mentioned it and put it perfectly. The blood, yes, but it's not as dangerous as it looks at this time, because if it was, the fight would be stopped.
Oh, yeah. You saw there, by the way, TK, in the middle of our little conversation we had, he was looking for an armbar, but he saw Fedor already pulling it out real fast, so he gave that up. They're going to probably clean it again. He's got a red card. Fedor's going to get a red card.
Both are getting the red card.
So when you get a fake eye, a black eye, do not blow your nose. Out in the open, okay, not in a napkin.
Are you happy, or are you surprised? Not happy, boss, but are you surprised that it's that TK has survived this much with the cut over his left eye and knowing, who he's in there against?
Yes, because, this way he won't lose any face here with the Japanese fans. They're cheering for him.
That's right, and definitely he is the favorite here in his native Japan, but Emelianenko continues just to rain down those blows one after another. taking the ground and pound to another level.
Yep, and he needs to work because the ref apparently gave him a red card before, so that meant that he didn't. He wasn't working enough.
And of course,
so now he's going and turn it on.
Yeah, red cards endemic here to Bushido, where there is no quota. The referee will hand them out at his discretion. Stacks up, and again he's going for that leg lock.
Armbar leg lock combination, but Fedor is gone before he even can come close.
And you know, Emelianenko knows all about the leg locks, a former Sambo champion as well. So if he's a expert in Sambo, he knows how to escape those leg locks too, boss.
Yep. And I hate it to say because I've been in the situation that TK is in right now. One eye closed, even worse. In the other eye, I lost my contact lens, but also
was that against Kevin in
Randleman.
UFC 20?
Yep. And it's bad.
So how did you survive that? Like, what did you do to protect your eye or to give you that necessary energy to continue, boss? Because you're right, you may be able to speak firsthand of it. So
yeah,
shed some light on this.
It's just very difficult because you lay on your back, and once also his nose is hit, so he's swallowing blood all the time while he's laying on his back. I got nausea from all the blood that I was swallowing. One eye filled up with blood, and the other, yeah, like I said, I lost my contact. Having eyes like -5.5. That means I can't read if something 2 feet is away from me. And I'm talking about big letters.
Are you surprised that Fedor Emelianenko is not being more aggressive right now, boss?
Yes, actually I am. I think he really should go and try to finish this fight now. Because what we got about 2 minutes left into the fight. In the first round, I mean, of course.
Yeah, we're down to about 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in round number 1.
But TK seems to survive this, and if he can hold it up for 1.5 minutes more, and they can clean him up a little bit in the corner, God knows what will happen round number 2.
You know, Fedor Emelianenko is scheduled to defend the Pride World Heavyweight Championship against Mirko Cro Cop later this year. But right now in this non-title affair, he's definitely dominating the fight. But again, boss, oh, there's TK again from the bottom with some strikes that do some damage, boss. And again, the aggressiveness of the Pride World Heavyweight Champion right now, is it just because he's taking his time methodically trying to dismantle TK, or is there something else at work here?
You know, that's a good question, because I just wanted to say it. In the opening of the fight, I said that he gained some weight around his waist. Is he maybe not in such a super shape right now? That's why he's preserving his energy? I don't know. Why he's not going balls out?
The main event of Bushido 6, and yes, maybe you definitely hit on something there, boss, because
oh, nice.
Next there.
A left. Was that a jab? And he had it with a jab. He knocked him out with a jab. And he's got
a power shot.
That guillotine, if that... Whoa,
look at TK,
nice
though, man. Fighting with all he's worth. And you know, Bushido is the way of the warrior, and TK Kohsaka definitely showcasing that samurai spirit in this battle against Emelianenko. Desperately trying to survive the last 25 seconds of round number 1.
Fedor is non-stop annoying him, putting his hand or his forearm on his throat, you know, let him think about other things.
Boss, we're into the final 10 seconds now, this first round. Is this a moral victory for TK, knowing that he survived the opening 10 minutes, having had the cut over the left eye against the Pride World Heavyweight Champ? Is that any sort of motivation going into the second round?
The one thing, in my eyes, TK can't lose anymore. Even if he loses, that's not a loss for me, because he hang in there, he's a warrior, he showed the heart of a warrior, and we're opening the show here with the cherry blossoms, everything about the samurai. Well, here you got it right there.
On Tsuyoshi Kohsaka, as we look at the action of that opening 10 minutes.
Yep, I think it was, maybe not. I wanted to say that, yeah, I think it actually was. Whoa. Yeah.
That's typical Emelianenko action right there, that's for sure.
Yeah, but a little bit more than normal, yeah. So I do think that he had something that he wanted to straighten out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah?
No, there's no revenge, boss. Come on. You know.
I want to see that stiff jab here, poke. And he goes. Whoa. And it's over.
And the bell goes. The fight has been stopped. As Kohsaka unable to answer the bell, round 2, Fedor Emelianenko.
Whoa. Look at this, no stare down, much respect for each other. Two of the nicest people you will ever meet. But now, they're gonna turn it around. They're gonna make a 180, and they're gonna turn into an angry person. But control, very important.
Mirko Cro Cop says defeat frightens him more than Emelianenko does. While Emelianenko says he respects Cro Cop, and there you see the mutual respect, and this title fight is underway.
Right away, Fedor is pressing the action, and that's real smart because he doesn't let Cro Cop getting into his game. Very smart. Yep, he definitely wants to lock him up. You see?
And Cro Cop able to push away, and we know all about Cro Cop's tremendous takedown defense. Emelianenko able to block, check that kick, boss.
Yeah, he did. But you know what? Emelianenko, when he fought Antonio Nogueira, he had that body slam that he did all the time. So his upper body movement is real good too, his upper body wrestling.
Cro Cop is oh so quick on his feet.
So Emelianenko, Fedor going there for a left hook to the body, which is the liver. Whoa.
And there you see the proficient striker, Cro Cop, going right down the middle of the guard with the left hand.
Constantly pressing the action. Doesn't give Cro Cop time to stand still.
You saw Emelianenko deliver half-hearted left kick, but already cognizant of the fact that Cro Cop was immediately going to counter with that left hand.
One little mistake, it's all it needs.
And again, Cro Cop sending that message with that left straight through the guard, boss.
Yep.
And we know that Emelianenko's striking technique a little wider with his strikes, and we talked about that, boss, that Cro Cop might be able to exploit that because he is the professional striker.
Yes, he is. You know, Emelianenko has great power, though. He only needs to connect, but Cro Cop
is so good at evading it.
Yep. Moving backwards, staying out of the reach. He's doing a perfect job here. He cannot go into the corner. It's so important. Once you get locked up, nice.
And again, the great counter to that left kick.
Beautiful. Oh, and another. You hear it over here.
Always dealt with bad intentions, Mirko Cro Cop. But Fedor Emelianenko again doing it. Oh, and plenty of snap, but Emelianenko catches him with the left and bounces Cro Cop off the roof.
Yeah, that was a good counter there.
But what a lot of snap to the kick delivered by Cro Cop, but met immediately by a great left hand by Emelianenko. And now he has him on the ropes, boss.
Oh, this is crazy. He is a master in game plans.
And
Fedor Emelianenko
delivers a knee to boot. And wow, Emelianenko damaging Cro Cop, and now with that high left almost has Cro Cop. And then he almost falls out of the ring, and wow, what drama we are seeing here in the first round of this Pride World Heavyweight title fight. As Cro Cop pushed Emelianenko out of the ring. Another straight left by Cro Cop.
Yeah, the thing is with Fedor, he's pressing the action, but the bad thing about that is he can't walk on that left straight of Cro Cop.
But surprisingly, perhaps, boss, Emelianenko has damaged Cro Cop with those strikes, and now Cro Cop going with the kicks and the combinations upstairs.
Oh,
and
nice
again, he
hit
rocks
here.
Cro Cop.
What a right straight. I'm telling you, the people here, everybody,
they're sitting
look
on
at ringside,
the edges of their seats. All eyes on the center of the ring where they belong. We saw Cro Cop get knocked out by Kevin Randleman, but he's absorbed tremendous shots here from Fedor Emelianenko so far, boss.
Yep. Whoa, what? And another left straight, countered right away here by Fedor.
Counter by Emelianenko. Misses with that right hand.
Ooh, man, It's so close. Nice left here from Cro Cop now.
And now he presses the action, boss. But then he's hit with the right by Emelianenko. High left kick by Cro Cop and falls down. And there's a takedown by Emelianenko. As it really was Cro Cop losing his balance, boss, but Emelianenko exploiting the situation now. It's the danger zone for Cro Cop.
Oh yes, it is. He needs to get out of this. This is bad for Cro Cop.
And someone is bleeding, boss.
Emelianenko Fedor, it looks like.
Through the, I think from the nose.
From the high kick, I think maybe. Is it? I don't know. Let me see.
Tournament final, yes, they're going to allow him to continue. Well, actually, it is the nose, boss. I thought it was over the eye, but it was from, is it over the eye as well?
Yes, it's over the eye as well.
Okay, so there's two cuts, but minor in nature at this juncture.
If there's a cut above your right eye, you know it's from Cro Cop's left kick.
Yes.
But the ground and pound.
Let's see now how much Fabrizio Verdun's BJJ help has helped Mirko Cro Cop, because this is where Fedor Emelianenko is at his most lethal.
Back into the guard.
When we talked to Verdun, he said that Cro Cop is probably at a blue belt level now in terms of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
A good one, he said.
Yes.
Here Cro Cop neutralizing the hands, the arms actually, of Fedor Emelianenko.
Cro Cop worked with Brazilian wrestler Rodrigo Artilheiro as well, and he praised Cro Cop on his strength and his ever-evolving ground game. There you see again, bloodied face of Emelianenko, and they're going to check him out one more time. Emelianenko, who never really divulges much in terms of his training information, did let fans and media know that at the end of July, they trained in the Caucasus Mountains, Mount Elbrus, which led us to believe, high-altitude training, boss, that he probably anticipated this might go a long time. And because they trained at Mount Elbrus, and right now, from the information we're gathering, it doesn't appear to be a severe cut. They're just wanting to wipe away the blood. And as we see another great shot of this incredible crowd, Yuji Shibata, the head official, calling them back to the center of the ring. Yes.
Same position.
Same position. We're getting a little bit of everything here in the first round of the Pride World Heavyweight title fight between champion Emelianenko and challenger Cro Cop.
He's got to kick him away. Fedor needs to drill those sledgehammers down.
Cro Cop up kicking there. Oh, but coming down with the right hand was Emelianenko. Now it's Cro Cop trying to neutralize the arms, but you can see that Emelianenko has that left arm free, now able to really free both arms, boss. And again, this could be dangerous for Cro Cop. Looking for the leg there, and he has a sambo background, boss.
It would be a smart thing to do, though. Yeah, go for legs. He's training with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. I don't know if he knows leg locks. Oh, north-south.
North-south, and this could be very dangerous with those knees to the head. Final 3 minutes of the opening round.
Oh, the mount position. Is he going to get it? No. This is great. Look at this. Again, holding the arms, closing the distance.
And Mirko Cro Cop looking up at the referee. I don't necessarily know why, but he looked like he was wanting something from him. Here's prototypical Emelianenko, just wanting to rain down those bombs. But look at it. That's an active guard by Cro Cop, doing pretty well, boss.
He did really good.
But Emelianenko in the close guard, trying to look to improve his position. Now, but look at Cro Cop keeping him in close, boss.
Yeah, it's very important. We say it many times, the longer a strike travels, the more power it has, so you want to close the distance all the time, especially with Fedor.
And having said that, look who's attempting to try to load up that long-range bomb. But back down now, and look at Cro Cop. Fans wondered what his ground game was like. Well, his defense seems to be doing okay, boss, because he's really avoided the full brunt of this Emelianenko attack. But there was a right hand.
Yeah, it's wild. You know that if somebody's going to connect like 100%, what, 80%, is going to be over. But who's going to be the one? Is it going the distance? You know, we don't know any. Stand up again. Cro Cop holding the wrists. He doesn't want to have that right hand.
Is there that full power to those shots by Emelianenko, boss? Let's not forget, he did break the hand against Tsuyoshi Kohsaka. The hand, they did the x-rays and they said that it was healed, but again, is there maybe some tentativeness on the part of the champion because of the fact that he injured that right hand?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know, he's throwing them, but...
Yeah, but you see, Mirko, he's concentrating to neutralize that arm all the time.
And look at this. Look at the busy bicycle kicks to defend, and a great job by Cro Cop from the bottom, boss.
Beautiful. Nobody could have asked for more.
No. A memorable opening round for the Pride World Heavyweight Championship. We've seen the stand-up, we've seen the ground game, we've seen mixed martial arts at its best.
10 seconds. Yep, that's going to be round number 2. I asked for it, and I received it. Great.
Oh, and the fans are applauding the efforts. All right, the marked-up face of the heavyweight champion showing the scars. Cro Cop as well. These two are warriors through and through. And here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this is right. A kick and a couple of devastating body shots by Emelianenko, taking it to Mirko Cro Cop.
You know, the corner from Fedora Emelianenko is real good because he attacks the body. They saw that Mirko was breathing, and they said, go for the body. I bet you.
We said it in the opening. Is he a man or a machine? He's known as the Russian experiment, and I'll tell you, this guy just continues to morph and improve. And there is a liver shot by Cro Cop.
One back. They're trading. Look at this.
He's got a short haircut already. That just gave him another close shave. Wow, barely avoids that counter. Looking for the body lock was Cro Cop, but now just has to force it away. It looks like right now Emelianenko has the power advantage over Cro Cop, boss, in that he's able to control the clinch and the fighting in close.
Yep, Mirko has to move away from the ropes. This is very important, and Fedor is doing a great job.
Cro Cop looks like he has the body lock now, and
that's true.
Going for the takedown. Emelianenko looks for the throw, and comes back with a left.
And that was a good left. It looked like it stunned Cro Cop a little bit. Okay, coming up. Oh. Not a good sign here.
Now Cro Cop now appears to be fatiguing just a bit, boss. Emelianenko having trouble even getting that kick out. I mean, these two are battling.
Look at that.
It is a war, but you can see Cro Cop backing up now, and now he's trying to get his feet back underneath him.
I'm telling you, because Fedor is pressing the action all the time,
nice
that is the reason that Cro Cop is getting tired. It's very difficult to fight a person like that. Takes away the whole game plan.
Oh, he misses with the left, and Cro Cop comes back, goes for the clinch, couple of knees.
Tries another throw, but doesn't work.
Yeah, Cro Cop able to avoid that. Nice! Left, but countered immediately by Emelianenko. And just when you think Cro Cop is seeing a ray of sunshine, Emelianenko comes back with that dark cloud in the form of his counterpunching.
Yep, and he's closing the distance non-stop. Neutralizing the punches and the kicks of Cro Cop. Whoa, inside leg trip here. Vanderlei Silva's also a master in that.
Last 2 minutes of round number 2. And the referee is going to restart them in the center of the ring. The same position in the closed guard of Mirko Cro Cop. Obviously, the pace has slowed in round number 2, and really, did we expect them to go at it like we did in that memorable opening 10 minutes? Now the Croatian contingent, you may be able to hear them in the background, cheering on Mirko Cro Cop while other fans are cheering on the champion, and really, it's almost split down the middle, although Mirko thought he might have the advantage here in Japan, boss, because he's fought here longer than the champion. But let's face it, Fedora Emelianenko has been a very popular heavyweight champion, a dominant one at that.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, do not let him go to the side mount. I want to say, he tried to go for the mount, but didn't work, and back into the guard.
Yeah, and he delivered some hammer fist, but you saw that Cro Cop was trying to grab that right arm, but just slipped out. Final 60 seconds of the second round. Could we be treated to round number 3, boss?
It looks like yes, but in this fight, you really can't tell.
And I don't think anyone would complain. Emelianenko now trying to pass the guard again, but one thing Cro Cop has been successful at is the defense using his legs. His legs are a deadly weapon standing, and they seem to be serving him well on the ground as well. Into the final 10 seconds of the second round.
So now we pretty much can say that yes, it's going to go to round number 3.
Yeah, and I definitely think that the match is in favor of the defending Pride World Heavyweight Champion. So during the interval, the challenger Mirko Cro Cop is going to have to a memorable battle for the World Heavyweight Championship. The third and final round is upon us.
Started right away with the right low kick to the outside leg of Fedora Emelianenko, but now, nice right straight to the body.
Emelianenko is getting the better of these stand-up exchanges.
And again, a body shot there. Double underhook here from Mirko. Oh, look at this. Who is going to get it? Fedor, back in the guard.
Emelianenko goes back in the guard. You're right, boss. And is he just too strong for Mirko Cro Cop, boss?
The high altitude training helped him for sure.
Going in, Cro Cop said that he felt no one had a clear advantage in this fight. He thought that it would come down to physical conditioning, a careless mistake, the intangibles. We talked a little bit about the training that Emelianenko did, boss, and there you see raining down some left hands. He even went to Holland, worked with some of the great strikers there. While Cro Cop, you know, he always keeps his training in a shroud of secrecy, working, of course, with Fabricio Verdun. He brought in Mike Kyle, he brought in Artillero, and there's that liver, or that middle kick by Emelianenko.
The spleen.
Yes.
The right kick to the spleen. Referee's calling for action. So that means they better move, otherwise they're going to be back on their feet. But I have a feeling that the audience likes that.
Although for Emelianenko, he has to be pretty pleased with the way things are going thus far.
Look at this.
Now these series of hammer fists.
Beautiful escape here to the side mount.
Just a machine. I mean, Fedor Emelianenko is just incredible to watch, boss.
Yes, he is. You see, you notice he's pretty much not hitting with his right hand, actually.
Bring up a good point. Yes, a very good point. Final 3 minutes now. You know, in any kind of fight, conditioning is the best weapon. As you see Emelianenko continued to just smother Cro Cop. Mirko thought that mental stability would determine the winner of this fight, but really right now it is simply the fact that oh, wait a minute now, with 2 minutes 26 seconds left, referee Yuji Shimada has issued a yellow card to Mirko Cro Cop. And here we go, boss. Both fighters standing. Mirko misses with the left in the clinch. A knee by Emelianenko looking for the takedown. And back to the ground they go.
This is not good for Mirko Cro Cop. Very good for Fedor, not for Cro Cop.
Fedor Emelianenko, a textbook game plan against the Croatian sensation Mirko Cro Cop. We saw him go to war 2.5 times, if you will, with Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. I mean, is there anyone in the world who can take away the Pride World Heavyweight Championship? Mirko Cro Cop has 1 minute and 30 seconds to do so.
If Mirko doesn't take it, it's going to be very difficult to find somebody who can.
Emelianenko doing a great job of just keeping Mirko Cro Cop in his world, boss. Not allowing Cro Cop to get on track. And let's face it, even when they were standing, Mirko Cro Cop did not look like the Cro Cop we are accustomed to seeing, because Emelianenko was able to take him out of that zone by outstriking him.
Outstriking him because he was pushing the action.
He was pressing the action.
You know, and if you walking backwards all the time, how are you going to fire that back leg?
All right, it's the final 60 seconds. If it's going to happen, another yellow card for Cro Cop. And maybe the tank is running on empty for Mirko Cro Cop. His opportunity for landing the Pride World Heavyweight Championship seems to be slipping away. A liver kick, but you see him fall against the ropes. Fedor Emelianenko.
Nice left there, but it didn't have the power behind it that it normally has. Fedor is pressing, non-stop.
Another kick. Cro Cop against the ropes.
"15 seconds.
And Cro Cop is on the ground.
Yep.
Emelianenko's in the open guard. And you know, watching Cro Cop fall like that, boss, perhaps a metaphor for watching his championship dreams come crashing down as well.
Yep. I think so too. I think the heavyweight champ did it.
A tremendous show of respect. Fedor Emelianenko helping Mirko Cro Cop to his feet. But I do believe
Judge Miyake. Shoulder. Judge Battle.
He remains the most dominant champion in mixed martial arts and undefeated at that, improving to 11-0. And Fedor Emelianenko, of course, meeting Zuluzinho in this, a non-title fight. But you talk about a shockwave, and what a shock it would send around the MMA world were Zuluzinho to upset the Pride World Heavyweight Champion. But that's why they actually fight, Frank. We're about to see what happens.
I'm here to tell you, it's not going to happen.
Well,
Fedor is going to dispatch this man very quickly.
Having said that, Zuluzinho needs to keep his distance, avoid the takedowns, use the jab, constantly move so he's not an easy target. Look at what he's now. He's right there square to Fedor Emelianenko.
You know, I got to tell you, we're not taking it away from Fedor. Oh my gosh, that's it. Oh no. Oh no, square right on the chin, knocked it right down. Quick, that's one of the quickest left hands I think I've ever seen thrown by Fedor.
And Fedor Emelianenko, an absolute machine. A barrage of hammer fists. Fedor Emelianenko sends a very clear message to everyone.
I mean, not to take it away from Zulu, but he's just completely overmatched by Fedor. He's just that good.
26 stunning seconds of action. Fedor Emelianenko demolishes Zuluzinho here at Shockwave.
Oh my gosh. Fedor is just that good. He's that strong. He's that quick. Just amazing. Just an amazing fighter.
The fans showing their appreciation. I know it's used very liberally, Frank, but we can say without question, a living legend in mixed martial arts, and yes, it is a short history in the world of MMA, but Fedor Emelianenko, the Pride World Heavyweight Champion, is indeed the biggest star in the MMA universe, and the most dangerous one at that.
And actually, Kay Grant, the announcer, said his name right. Fedor.
Yes, Fedor, that's correct.
Hey.
Kay Grant, of course, the best ring announcer in MMA. And here we have it, my friends.
Look at this, the respect here.
Big time respect. The inventor of the ground and pound. And Emelianenko, of course, has looked up to Mark Coleman. These two fighters bringing to an end the first round of this tournament. You cannot tell me, boss, that Mark Coleman is not inspired by what happened earlier tonight when his protege, when his good friend, Kevin Randleman, defeated Cro Cop, and now Coleman on top of Emelianenko in the corner.
He's got him down. That's one thing for sure, but can he hold him down? Yes, he can or not. He's got an underhook. Yes, he can hold him down. Of course he can hold him down.
Physically, these two are very similar.
He's going for a choke now.
Coleman, 12 years older than Emelianenko. And now he has the hooks in, but again, there he is going for a rear naked choke, is Coleman. But you can see Emelianenko doing the right thing there, boss, tucking his chin and turning to the side, and in no danger whatsoever.
Yeah, Coleman should try to climb on top right now, because otherwise he might turn himself, Fedor that is, and otherwise Coleman needs to get his guard really, really tight around him, which is a little bit dangerous, because if you cross your feet, you can be leg locked. Yeah, they're half locked. Of
course,
it's very difficult to choke somebody, especially with these gloves, I'm telling you. If you know the right move to defend yourself.
Oh, and there's what you've always suggested, boss. From the under the arm, reining in some right hands now. The good transition there by Emelianenko.
He's going to lift
for the
him
guillotine.
Up. He's going to lift him up. Coleman is going to lift him up. He's got to go in between his legs and he's got to lift him up. This is what's going to happen. Watch.
Looking for that crotch throw is Coleman. And popping his head out is Coleman. But now he's met with a couple of left and rights, and there's a knee, but Coleman comes back with a single leg.
He's
going
holding
for the
the
double
legs.
leg now and picking them up.
He was holding the ropes. Fedor was holding the ropes.
Nice takedown by Coleman.
Don't let him get the guard.
Open guard.
Yes, bring him down.
In Coleman's corner, we have Kevin Randleman, victorious earlier tonight over Cro Cop, as well as the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Wes Sims. In Emelianenko's corner, Alexander Emelianenko, his brother, and Vladimir Goranov.
He's got
here's the armbar. And Coleman at the tap. And Fedor Emelianenko submits Mark the Hammer Coleman with the armbar. Taking a moment now to console himself, Fedor Emelianenko doing the right thing, coming over. And this is what makes this sport so great and so wonderful. Perhaps the passing of the torch is now official. Coleman doing the sportsmanlike thing and raising the arm of the victorious Fedor Emelianenko. And let's take a look here, boss.
Okay, here we go, and watch how he sets it up. It's high guard, real high guard, and he's got it already. My God, he switches hip in like a middleweight or a lightweight. Very fast. So, next opponent, be aware. He does know submissions. And very good, too.
2 minutes, 11 seconds of the first round. The Pride Heavyweight Champion, Fedor Emelianenko, as we take a look one more time, boss. There you see it. From underneath, able to extend the arm. And now let's listen to our...
Don't let that record of Mark Hunt fool you, that 5-2. He spent a lot of years kickboxing, a lot of years in other organizations kickboxing. He has over 60 or 75, between 60 and 70 matches in kickboxing alone. A lot of ring experience.
Trey, give us a quick scouting report here. Hunt's best chance to win this game?
Hit him with a left hook, knock him down. Knock him out. Fedor's, take him down, submit him.
Fedor, not your typical, not the typical look of a heavyweight champion.
Ready, go!
Here we go, the heavyweight title bout. The prize in mixed martial arts, the heavyweight title belt on the line right here. Mark Hunt trying to get his hands on it.
It's interesting, too, that there's more than a 22-pound weight difference. And Fedor is beating the lighter man, had the option of whether or not to allow 4-point attacks while on the ground. He said yes. So Mark will be able to knee and kick and strike to the head of Fedor if he's on the ground, which actually is an advantage for Fedor, believe it or not, because he's better on the ground.
Very quick strike by Hunt. Fedor a little red on the right side of his head there. That one really landed, didn't seem like it.
No, it didn't land. I think that redness was actually from before when he came in. It might have happened in warming up.
Hunt with an uppercut. Doesn't get him. Fedor got a handle on both arms, trying to bring him down. He does. Fedor's got him up top. Is Hunt in early trouble here, Trigg?
Yeah, he's full mounted already. This is the beginning of the end right now. And unless Hunt somehow can get himself back up to his feet, he's in a lot of trouble right here.
And Fedor's a guy with
armbar. Here comes the armbar.
Here comes the
armbar. He missed the head. He's okay. Hunt's okay right now. He's got to keep that leg off his head. Fedor, when he swung, he didn't get his leg over his head. He has to get the leg over. He's trying to sneak it in now. Now he's going to get it. Hunt's got to keep his head from getting caught in here. I mean, keep his head out, it'll be okay. Now he's going to keep his arm bent. Keep his hands locked. See how Hunt has his hands locked, so Fedor can't extend his arm out. He's doing a good job of it. Thus far, it's going to be tough because this is Fedor's best position. He's very sneaky under here. He knows a lot of positions on how to pull this arm apart. Hunt can't worry about striking or anything in this position. He needs to worry about the fence, keeping his arm in, and trying to get out. Any knee strikes, any kind of striking here is going to be a detriment.
Is Fedor a much stronger guy than Hunt?
You know what? He's not a much stronger guy than Hunt if we're talking about bench pressing and squatting, but in this position, oh, his arm is extended. This might be over. This could be it right here. Oh, nice step up. Oh, my gosh. He's doing a great job. He's okay. He's doing all right. Good counter. Oh, my gosh. Great counter.
How did he do that?
Holy crap. I can't believe he got out of that one. Fedor is the best armbar practitioner in the world right now at this. He's submitted 4 or 5 different guys in that same position, and for Hunt to get out of there is incredible.
Some early big confidence for Hunt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Taking on Fedor's best position and getting out of it. Now he's on top for a good ground and pound.
How often do you see Fedor in this position? Not very often, do you?
I don't think I've ever seen Fedor in this position. Side mounted by somebody else on the bottom. I don't think I could be honest with you. I can't my instant memory remember or recollect any time that Fedor's been in this spot. Wow, great job. Great job by Mark Hunt. That's absolutely amazing.
It looks like he's gaining a little bit of confidence here. Kind of look on his face a little bit. Doesn't really have a look of fear, if you will, like most opponents do when they face Fedor.
Well, Hunt is such a great competitor. He's been competing for so long. Like I said, he's did a lot of kickboxing before this. That he's a guy that's not gonna get rattled. Hunt's not, and Fedor's just so stoic. He never gets shaken ever.
A lot of people didn't give Hunt a shot with Fedor on the ground. And well, here he is, and escaped an early armbar.
Well, you know what? I've been in fights where I was a 4-1 underdog, and people didn't give me any shots at all. And I TKO guys in the second round, and the same thing with Hunt. It's the reason why we have the fights, man. Just because, you know, all the color guys and all the professionals say that, hey, this is how it's going to go. It doesn't necessarily work that way. I didn't give Hunt a chance on the ground either with Fedor. When he got mounted, I thought it was completely over, and here we are. We're still in the fight.
Does Mark want to get this game back to the feet?
You know, you would think so, but you got to remember, Mark is also carrying, I'm not sure my math skills right here, he's carrying, you know, 30 extra pounds over Fedor, so as a result, he's weighing on him. He's making Fedor carry his weight, which is very, very difficult for anybody to maintain that weight, and then when it eventually does go back to the feet, Hunt will be able to land a couple of more strikes to the head.
Now, granted, Hunt's been able to stay alive here in the early going, but is he getting too confident by staying on the ground this long?
Yeah, he at this point now, Fedor's starting to catch his wrist and what have you. He needs to get back up if he can. But he's in a position now. He's got
Fedor on his knees. Oh, he's getting him now. He lands one on Fedor.
Back of the head, back of the head. They had to stop it.
Fedor's a little mad now. You see a little blood dripping.
Well, you know, the thing is, though, remember, sometimes mad is good, sometimes mad is bad.
Look like Hunt landed one there.
That right landed, but that hook missed. And here's Mark stepping his head down.
A knee from Fedor. Corner from Hunt yelling short jabs, short jabs.
He doesn't want to overextending himself because Fedor's so good at the takedown.
There it is one.
Wow, this is the second time that Mark's been on top of the takedown. So the takedown game is actually being won by Hunt right now, which is unbelievable.
Almost halfway through the first round here. The heavyweight title bout between Fedor and the challenger, Mark Hunt.
I gotta be honest with you, right now it's halfway through this. I think Fedor's losing this bout.
Like a little shaken up here.
A little bit. Oh, Mark's going for Americana? Shut up. He's got the key locked up. He's got it locked up. There's
no way Fedor's going to tap out
No,
here.
he can't. There's no. This can't happen. Oh my gosh. He had it locked in. I can't believe that Fedor got out of that. I'm surprised that Mark's actually taking. He's got that much confidence where he's actually stepping into everything.
How close is Hunt here?
You know what?
He's going for it again. He's going for it again. Trick, what does he have to do?
He's got to pack this wrist. He's got to bring it closer to the body. It's too far away from Fedor's shoulder. Bring that wrist tighter in, pack it. He's got to bring it in tighter and start swinging it. Fedor's okay though. It doesn't look like you can't tell by looking at his face. It never shows whether he's in pain or not.
Pot shots to Hunt's left ribs. I don't think they're affecting him. He's got a little bit of padding there.
Well, he just had to let it go. He didn't feel like he was close, even though he really was close. If Hunt gets out of this first round, this will be further than anybody ever gave him any kind of hope that he would ever make with the champ.
So win or lose the rest of the way for Mark Hunt.
He's fully mounted.
A heck of a show.
He fully stepped into full mount. This is great. Hunt's doing a great job, but now he's in a position in place he's not sure of.
Behind him. Now they get back up to their feet. Here comes Fedor. Oh, with a big left, but he misses.
Good sambo throw by Fedor. You remember though, Mark Hunt is such an agile, quick heavyweight that it's hard to take him down to the ground. And that's what so far that's what's doing. It's all defense. Every time they go down to the ground, it's defense on Hunt's part. And it's keeping Fedor from ending up on top.
They hit the canvas again, separate. Like they're starting from scratch again here, Trig. 3 minutes remaining in the opening round.
Now Fedor's stepping it up. He's definitely.
He looks mad.
Yeah, he's pissed off now. He's definitely stepping it up. He's going to start. There he goes.
Oh,
now
there goes Hunt to the ground.
Got the twist takedown. He's in half guard. And in a minute here, he's going to push the hand down. He's going to push on that far hand. He's going to step across. It's a much better fight than I would have given it hope for, because Hunt's so agile on the ground.
How's Hunt's conditioning right now? Where does that come into play?
Hunt's always, for his body type, he doesn't look like he'd be in great shape, but he's actually always in really, really good shape.
Fedor seems to be wearing down a little bit tonight. Something you don't usually see out of the champ.
You know, he's carrying an extra 30 or 40 pounds on top of him as he tries to lock up.
Look at the arm.
He's trying to pull in this.
He's trying to get that arm behind Hunt.
There he goes. He's got to pull. Now, so you see how the wrist is away from his body? He's got to pull this wrist in tight to his body to make it work. When it's that far out, it's not going to work as well. But Fedor's going to get it up. Fedor has this little trick where he slides it all the way up, and then he pulls the wrist in at the last minute, and that's what makes guys tap out.
He's trying to get it.
That's it.
Now he's getting close.
He's tapping out.
It's over.
It's all
Fedor hangs
over.
on to the heavyweight title bout. Mark Hunt taps out at 8:16 of round one. Fedor remains the heavyweight champion in Pride Fighting Championships. Here comes the confetti. Here comes the celebration. What a night this has been, Frank Trigg.
Well, I'm really impressed with the way Mark Hunt fought. He did a great job. Absolutely amazing. And for Fedor to take that kind of beating and be in that kind of position where he was just pushed off, this is the reason why I say that Fedor is heads and shoulders ahead of every other heavyweight in the world. The reason why that he makes the Pride Fighting Championships heavyweight division, because there is no other heavyweight in the world that can contain with him.
Again, this is for the WAMA heavyweight belt, Big John. Oh, nice. Shot blessed there by hurt. Tim Sylvia goes down. This is what Fedor does best. Fedor immediately hooking in the hooks, going for a rear naked choke. Can it be over this fast?
This is the same position Randy Couture had Tim Sylvia, but he's got that.
He tapped out. He tapped out. 36 seconds.
That is what.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 36 seconds of round number one. He now holds the WA MMA World Championship belt and surely must be recognized as the undisputed MMA heavyweight champion of the world. the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko.
Arlovski, 6'4", 237. He's 29 years old. Scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. John McCarthy, our referee. Both men in the black trunks. Arlovski in the longer black trunks.
Arlovski starting off with that leg kick. It's a good strategy. He's trying to take the... Oh, good right hand by Arlovski.
Fedor took his step back. Now Emelianenko with the left hand. Swing and a miss by Arlovski.
Let me tell you, when Arlovski goes for this kick, as a wrestler myself, when a guy kicks, I'm going to shoot.
You know, Arlovski very tight with his hands. Fedor tends to keep his hands comparatively low. I don't know if that's a good idea in this fight. Arlovski very fast, very powerful puncher.
Inside kick with the left by Arlovski.
Arlovski throws that left kick and follow the right hand and left hook. That's usually his best combination that I've seen him throw.
Emelianenko loading up the right hand and missing with the right.
Yep.
Arlovski very confident with the strike, standing in front of Fedor, who's a very powerful puncher.
Outside kick that time by Arlovski.
Good strategy by Arlovski. Take away that lead leg. Not using a lot of footwork, though.
Again, Emelianenko missing with the right, then missing with the left.
Arlovski needs to get his back off the ring. He needs to take a circle. You know, Arlovski throws looping punches right there. You see that?
Arlovski doing a good job of countering those loopy punches with short strikes of his own.
Arlovski going for the outside trip. Brilliantly defended by the world heavyweight champion.
I don't think it's a good idea to clinch with Fedor. He's on the ground. I think he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. I think Arlovski's best chance is standing up. It seems like he's doing well with the strikes.
Emelianenko.
You gotta understand, actually, Arlovski is a sambo wrestler himself, and he does lots of wrestling. So he's gonna defend the shot, use knee strikes position, because that's one of his dominant positions, is being on his feet. But if he can stop the takedown from Fedor, he's gonna have a lot of success on his feet.
Emelianenko showing great patience. Has an incredible tactical mind.
One thing about Fedor, a lot of people don't give him credit. He's a very intelligent, very articulate guy. Extremely smart. He does not rush into anything. That's why he has that ice-cold demeanor. He's a thinking man's fighter. And, you know, positions like this to slow the fight down are no problem with him.
Credit Andre Arlovski. He has not been overwhelmed. Keeping his composure here.
That's a great job on John McCarthy to restart them, get it out, because they were just going to hang out there.
Let's see what Fedor can do in the center of the ring. I think Arlovski's getting a little better at the striking so far.
Halfway through round number 1. Again, scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Fedor can't throw those looping punches like that against Arlovski. He's going to get him faster, just like that right there.
Nice right hand by Arlovski. Very tight, very straight, just like they teach you in boxing. I think maybe for the first time in his career, Fedor's a little flustered now by the speed of Arlovski.
Arlovski missing with that right hand.
Let me tell you, Arlovski at 6'4" with that length.
Oh, good right.
Push kick by Arlovski.
Oh,
That's it. Wow. Punch the flying right hand by Fedor Emelianenko. The dominance continues.
I do not believe it. Arlovski's still out on his stomach. They're helping him up right now. An amazing finish by Fedor Emelianenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, he retains his title. Fedor Emelianenko. That was almost shocking right there.
I am sitting here stunned, Sean. I cannot believe how this fight ended. I'm going to have to see that on the replay.
I think Arlovski went for a flying knee, and Fedor threw that looping right hand and hit him right on the button.
Babe Ruth, Pele, Wayne Gretzky, Roger Federer, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali, Fedor Emelianenko.
You have to mention Fedor Emelianenko when you talk about the best fighters in the world, the best fighters of all time. You have to talk about Fedor Emelianenko. Everyone who has stepped up, who was supposed to be a legitimate contender, has fallen, and they have fallen badly.
And really, really fast.
First round.
Well, that questions everybody, or answers everybody's question. They said, is Fedor for real? Ladies and gentlemen, Fedor Emelianenko is for real.
It does not get any more real than Fedor Emelianenko.
The winner by knockout victory, and still the WAMA undisputed heavyweight world champion, Fedor, the last Emperor
Russia, taking on Brett Rogers. This is what he's been waiting for, dreaming about, dating back to when he was changing tires. Fedor, so revered that former Russian president and current Prime Minister Vladimir Putin has attended his fights. Here we go. Saturday night fights on CBS.
Let's get it on.
And we're underway.
Big time fight atmosphere in Chicago. The reaction that Fedor Emelianenko received was thunderous.
Emelianenko and Rogers showing respect. Rogers looking uncharacteristically jittery.
He's waiting to punch, and it might be a problem. He needs a punch first.
Wild left hand by Fedor.
That jab of Rogers landed, though.
Rogers stepping off now. Wants to keep this fight on his feet.
As long as Rogers punches straight, as long as Rogers punches first, he should meet Fedor at the end of his fist.
Fedor's already bleeding.
Yeah.
That first jab that he threw, it hit him right in the eye, right in the nose area, cut it.
Look at those feints.
There is again Fedor.
Rogers scrambling to get up.
The Fedor formula.
And he does. Rogers showing that strength. A lot of blood coming out of the nose of Fedor Emelianenko early on.
A lot of fighters say they're in the best shape of their lives before a fight. When it comes to Brett Rogers, I truly believe it. He has never looked physically better.
And look how Fedor's nose is opened up with a jab.
He has tasted the power of Rogers early.
Let go of the fence. Let go of the fence. Get your fingers out of there.
Emelianenko has been cut in fights before and come back to win in spectacular fashion.
And guys, we talked about Rogers having to win this fight ugly and dirty. He has to sap Emelianenko's strength. He's doing the right thing right now.
Doing it. He's laying on him in the cage. This is what we talked about. There's problems with the cage. Fedor's never been in it. He doesn't know what to do.
Wow, Fedor's nose. It may be cut as well.
It looks like it's broken.
And breathing will now become a problem for the last emperor.
Look at Fedor breathing out of his mouth.
And Brett's knocking his wheels out from underneath him. He's chopping the legs out.
Dirty boxing was worked on by Brett Rogers. Now Rogers may have confidence as he steps off again.
You know, they say Fedor has the Tyson effect. Rogers is not intimidated in the least.
Fedor breathing out of his nose. Left hand. It connects. He throws Rogers down. Or tries to. Single leg. Rogers on his back. Fedor climbing up.
This is where he wants to be.
Short punches. Rogers. They say he's good on his back. He's got great hips. Puts him in half guard.
MMA is considered a game of human chess. Fedor is the Kasparov of combat. And that jab by Rogers has awoken the beast.
Can Brett Rogers beat Bobby Fischer?
Fedor is relaxing here and riding out this position. He wants Rogers to push some energy into it so he can ride out.
He's got the Kimura. Rogers in trouble. But he pushes right through it.
He's too strong.
Now, be careful. Fedor, very dangerous here. If he can trap an arm, move his hips. Fedor getting pounded.
He's getting hurt here.
Fedor tries. There's the arm.
There's an armbar attempt.
And he pushes out of it.
And that's how he defeated the likes of Mark Coleman on 2 occasions. Fedor, a heavyweight that moves like a middleweight. Just when you think he's in trouble.
Rogers is tired.
Rogers on his back. 1:17 to go. 3 5-minute rounds. Blood everywhere. Coming out of the nose and mouth of the great Fedor Emelianenko. Brett Rogers, if he can survive this first round, it would be a confidence builder trying to set him up for the choke down.
Side choke position, but Rogers is so strong. He may have lost his explosive movement right here, but he is still a giant.
Going for the arm triangle there for a moment.
42 seconds remaining in the first. Both fighters taking a breather now as Rogers pulls him into his full guard.
And the blood that you see is the blood of Fedor Emelianenko, an athlete for the ages.
Fedor posted kicking at the knee to keep some distance. Edging backwards to the gate. Wild right hand misses by Emelianenko.
Rogers barely blocked that with his forearm.
Brett Rogers is going to get out of the first round. He did some positive things, and it may make the great Fedor think about it.
Here's how he got it started, how it all went down. A straight jab beats a looping punch. It crushed the nose of Fedor, and blood started coming out immediately. He was in range and ready to strike. Fedor had a big answer. That was that overhand right and left hook combo. How did Rogers stay up, especially when Fedor came in to finish him? Body, shucking the arm up. This is where Fedor was so dangerous. And ground action from the ref cam. Big shots coming here from Rogers. He sees it, he smells it. I've never seen Fedor hit like this.
We've got to fight, folks. Brett Rogers learned something about himself in that first round, and Fedor learned about Rogers. Round two.
Brett Rogers, the first fighter to go into the second round against Fedor since October of 2006. That night, the aforementioned Mark Coleman was armbarred early in round two.
Rogers relaxed, steps back. Wild left hook by Emelianenko. Emelianenko, the aggressor since the beginning.
Brett's working that jab and working that range very well.
The chance of Fedor now being drowned out by the chance of USA.
Fedor came in with punches and went right to the hips for the takedown. Rogers is so strong, he just bumped him right off.
In between rounds, Dr. Bruce Hurts told us he believed Fedor's nose is broken. Now Emelianenko, wild punches all being blocked by Rogers.
Rogers is blocking him.
Rogers attacking now. Gets the underhooks on the cage.
Don't hold the fence.
With each and every scintillating second, Rogers continues to earn the respect of the man many believe is the greatest mixed martial artist ever.
6-1 odds favoring Fedor Emelianenko. And Brett Rogers told us even when he was changing tires, he knew that one day he'd get the chance to expose the world to his talents. He knew he'd get the chance to change the fortunes of his family forever. For this 28-year-old former project kid from the Cabrini Green. Emelianenko hit him with a right hand and it's over.
Wow! Just like that!
Punch from the Emperor. One punch.
You did good, baby.
The throne will not be vacated tonight. What a punch! The shot heard around the world. I don't know who's happier, Fedor or his entourage.
Brett Rogers, like so many in the past, wondering what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 1 minute, 48 seconds in round number 2. A referee in charge, Big John McCarthy, stops the